Nair live stream. Ants in the microwave.
All right.
I'm gonna take off Danny. How long does Danny buff last?
Stream is up.
Till I stop playing and 2 turns after.
Cool. So last time we walked into this room and there was these dogs who caused a fear effect, which was very annoying. But thankfully some of us were able to go through it, and I did something really cool, which I'm proud of, which I had like a whole line of knives that created a nice wall that killed a few dogs and stopped the big bad, who just like kicked down a door like Cusco and was like, boom, I'm here, let me throw a head at you, which was very unpleasant. And so we then dealt with him by eating him with Jason, which is, I think, our typical MO.
But then we turned him into so I looked it up, and I can turn him into a creature of small or smaller size, Aubrey. So
Oh.
I could have done or smaller, but we stuck with dog anyway, just because I don't want to retcon it now. But doggo.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we turned him into a doggo.
So we turned him into a dog.
So now we've got Dog
I
Hitler.
did some nice fan art, and that's where we left off.
Arf.
Now we just need the stone that we came for.
One question. Sky, how long does Swallow Your Fear last?
Why do you ask questions? It lasted a bit. Say it again. Duration 10 minutes.
Okay. A hot second.
Hey, Aaron, should I see your stream on your channel?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you
'Cause
not?
When I click home,
Uh-oh.
I see that.
It says thanks for tuning in on my live dashboard. It says I'm live. Let me refresh.
Because
Oh yeah. No,
you're Nair with 427 subscribers, all of which are
you know how
for
you
water and water.
Recently. It says I'm offline now. What the hell? Did I hit the stop streaming? No.
From YouTube Live.
OBS says I'm streaming. The server URL and server key are both gone. That's not a good sign. Man, YouTube is fucked, huh? This one says I'm streaming. Let me hit view live and dashboard here. This one says live and stream health good. Alright, this one says we're streaming. Copy video URL. I'll try this one, Aubrey. In response. I do have the stream unlisted so that 480 subscribers aren't watching.
Okay.
Random jack shit.
Yeah, that's what I was.
But I think the notification still comes up. But I am getting an error occurred when I view that stream.
No, I can see that stream.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, it's unlisted right now.
Okay, that's why.
Okay, cool.
Alright, where do we want to go?
We're looking at the desiccated corpse of 3 angels, or maybe they're alive. Maybe.
Oh, yeah.
Wrapped around a pillar with spikes coming out of their eyes.
Oh yeah, we had you walk all the way up through there. Yeah. Which puts you in this room over here, by the way.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Who's taking care of Dog Hitler?
Haley.
Yeah, I forgot about Dog Hitler.
Yeah, Haley's got Dog Hitler.
We already mentioned Dog Hitler, Ethan.
No, yeah, we already tied a rope around.
Yes, we did mention that I put a leash on Dog Hitler.
Yeah, we have plenty of rope.
And made a nat 20 handle animal check. So Dog Hitler, yeah. Haley's got it, you said, Aubrey?
Yeah, Haley's.
Okay.
holding dog Hitler.
Okie doke. Does she still have that squirming mechanical spider on her back as well?
Possibly.
Probably.
That probably doesn't help maintain Dog Hitler.
Look. She has like a 22 strength. That's not a problem.
Yeah.
I feel so bad for that squirming mechanical spider.
I think she can lift 1 full ton into the air over her head.
Holy shit.
Right? Like I think that's the actual measurement. It's like,
Holy
Yeah.
shit. Okay. All right.
Listen, guys,
so-
our abilities are starting to get to like God status. Y'all need to
Yeah,
be
yeah.
ready. Like I'm smarter than a dragon and can disappear into thin air. Everyone else is charismatic as hell. Just be ready
Sorry.
for it. Embrace it.
With- it's not 1 full ton. Sorry, she can pick up 1 ton off the ground and stagger around with it, but she can pull 500 pounds over her head
I'm still impressed.
and then drop it on something.
Oh my god.
It's like not out of the question for her to like.
She doesn't
Drop a
even need
500
the
pound
50
boulder.
weapons she carries.
Yeah. They don't hurt though.
No? Well, they do.
Well, I
they
mean,
do
they
hurt
do,
other
yeah.
people. Yeah. Okay, so we're in this room here. This was just a weird glowing pool of water, right?
Of infinite necromantic energy.
That was it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Water.
we kind of glossed over it, but it's like just hella magic. Just like, okay, so that's like primordial creation magic from the beginning of time. Interesting.
Noted. Interesting. Gonna see if maybe that's a spell component of anything.
Yeah, primordial creation magic. It's right there under useful things you may find and walk around with.
Yeah. Okay.
If we
so,
put
like,
the zombie, or if we put the dog in there, do we get
No.
Just drown the dog in the pool.
No. Do not. It is a small, adorable creature. Rava likes small, adorable creatures.
even if it's Dog Hitler?
It is now a small, adorable creature.
Okay, so let me just read the room description to get you guys all on the same page here.
Sure.
Yes, please.
No. The Shard Chamber. This long chamber is completely sealed. Completely sealed. Its walls of bare stone. At the far end, the domed ceiling rises above a 20-foot tall pillar that is part organic, part horribly mechanical. Half emerging from the marble of the pillar, set back to back with each other, are the kneeling, desiccated corpses of 3 angelic beings. Their wings spread and their mouths open in silent screams. From their eye sockets run articulated metal shafts that curve up toward the top of the pillar, where their pointing ends emit a soft green glow. Floating in the air above the pillar, seemingly suspended in the radiance, is a triangular shard of metal. You can knowledge the planes check.
To figure out what that shard of metal is.
No, that you pretty much know automatically.
Yeah.
But if you wanted to, I don't know about the angels more.
I'll know
Context
about the
clues.
angels more.
I was
Or at
gonna
least
do
try.
knowledge religion, but
Sure, yeah. either one.
Knowledge the planes, you said?
Yeah. This guy has no idea except that that's an angel. Knowledge of the
Cool.
planes, those are specifically 3 astral divas, which is pretty tough critter.
okay. Well, I don't want to touch it.
Like,
There's 3 of
if
them.
any of those things were alive, any one of them could handle your whole party.
Yeah, that kind of shit. Oh, Aaron, you're muted.
Gonna heal check to see if they are alive.
Here's a
Mhm.
band-aid.
Let's see it. Let's see what you can do against metal spikes in the eyes.
Yeah. Not good, honestly.
Roll a die.
Yeah.
So yeah, they got a terminal case of eye spike-itis. Looks like they might have been here for a bit.
Can I do like a perception check
They're,
to see if
they're
there's any
desiccated.
indication of non? Yeah, but they're angels, man. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, there's demons with like spikes through their chest that they just walk around with.
Yeah.
Like,
We've
Yeah.
seen some shit, my man.
we have
They're
seen
not as
Yeah.
decayed. They're not as decayed as they have every right to be, and that's what a heal check of 6 will get you.
Okay.
Perception. What are we perceiving here?
any signs of life at all, like
Uh,
indication that they might
Yeah,
not
the
just be.
blood on their wings and eyes is wet.
Guys, their blood's still wet. Could we call like a god or something? It feels like it's above our pay grade.
can we grab
Cleric.
the shard
Wait,
first?
we have
Oh,
someone.
I used my Death Watch eyes to make sure that they are in fact dead.
Yeah.
Yes, your Death Watch eyes do not register them as dead.
Ooh.
Hey guys, they're not dead.
All right, if we take 20 with a heal check,
But we're not healing them.
Xenobiology.
Well, wait. Are do they like knowledge religion? Hold on. Are they like going to kick our ass if we like let them free?
Yeah, they're not registering as like alive on the Death Watch eyes either.
Hmm.
And Jesus?
Then
They're
I'm
registering
gonna
on, like-
knowledge arcana
on, like,
with what I know about magic jar or something.
Yeah, they're kind of on the like
damn, Aaron.
used as magical components scale that just happen to need their physical forms for the magical component.
Do they look like
That's
they
fair.
don't have a soul anymore?
Yeah, very much looks like that.
Okay.
I'm gonna take
Oh,
my
wait, I've seen this. This is a mecha, right?
Wait,
Yeah, look-
hold on. Someone get the magic jar spell ready. I'm taking an
Yeah.
angel's body.
Okay.
They're soulless. They're not
The
using them anyway.
desiccated eyes, spikes,
Yeah, they're like.
Yeah.
By the time you've dropped your soul into a new body once, what's to stop you from doing it a dozen more
I mean, I
times?
might as well. It's-
You've given him,
We
Aubrey.
we have 3 out of 4 bodies we can just fucking take. We said they're better than us. Might as well.
I have make whole.
Free wings.
Yeah.
Make
Did I
whole
mention
is
that
not
these
give
bodies
soul.
Did I mention that these bodies are not in the greatest shape?
Well, that's what I'm saying. I have
Oh.
things that can
Yeah.
restore bodies. I have spells that can restore
All
bodies.
right. This guy can.
Yeah.
Bodies.
We can cast
Angel
lesser
is-
restoration on these bodies and sell them on the black market for free
No.
angel
no,
bodies.
No.
Do you know what people are willing to
think
pay
that we
for
have a
free?
pretty good
baddies?
relationship with
No,
heaven.
no, we're not the baddies because we're not going to let him do that. But we have an agreement with the goodies, even though we're not them either. We have an agreement with them currently, and I think we're on a leash.
You know what? We should have kept the
Hey,
swords.
speaking
I
of
was
leash,
thinking
how are you
that-
doing, Demon Dog?
Good point.
Sorry, what, Ethan?
We should have kept the swords. I don't know why we didn't keep the swords.
What are you gonna do? Charm people with a sword? You're not using
Yeah.
a sword. Victus
Yeah,
already
but-
has 4
Have you ever
swords.
held a sword, Danny, in your life?
No, but like they were probably pretty cool. They were probably pretty powerful. It's fine, but
Yeah, but that's why we shouldn't. have
Bofer
kept
like
them.
jots this down in the back of his mind, like, this is why we're not telling her about the shards.
okay. No, hang on. Okay. Okay, out of character. Danny wanted to keep the sword. She doesn't want to sell the shard. Do you want to sell the shard?
No, we're not selling a shard.
I don't think we should
Um,
sell the shards.
The
I
shards
think we
do have
should
a,
use the shards to save the world.
Yeah,
They
I'm
do have a
in
listed
favor
price.
of that plan.
and then we can decide what to do.
Yeah. Okay, well, but somebody currently has to go get that shard. That's up there, 15 feet
Do
above
we?
us.
Can't we just take the angel bodies and call it a day?
Hey, don't you have like magician's hand or something that can go and pick some stuff up? for us?
Yeah.
Well, we've got this neato pink rhomboid that we can just chuck at it and see what
Yeah,
happens.
can we sort of pop that in first so we
Yeah,
don't get all is
Do
it
you
pridey?
forget that it will destabilize this entire demi?
No.
No.
Oh wait, I don't have that spell ready
What-
yet. I think I only had that
what-
once. I need to have that ready if we're about to destroy the plane.
Well, one of the
Give me a
dudes
second.
said that the plane would probably not destabilize, but something wouldn't
You're
work.
willing to risk all of us on a probably.
Now,
Yes.
Can I just need to have that spell
That's
ready,
fair.
and
That's in
I can
character.
have us plane shift again. I just need
All right.
a 2-hour nap.
I think that there's a couple of questions that we want to ask ourselves and answer before we take the shard. So one, taking the shard probably won't destabilize the demiplane. Is that right?
Probably.
Well.
Two, what was the deal with the Callborn again?
They have some kind of... The whole deal is we don't know their deal. No one knows their deal.
No one
Okay.
ever knows. They just sort of contract
well-
people to do stuff for
Right.
them.
But when we first
Okay.
went in here, what did they like say? Like I forget. Ethan forgets.
Yeah, did they want the shard? Was that what they?
Yeah, I don't.
They
I
didn't
don't know
want
if it
the
was, like,
shard. They
knowledge
understood
or-
that we wanted the shard, and they are somehow benefited by us coming in here.
Yes.
Presumably
They're like,
to get the
"Hey,
shard.
But there's
We
nothing
have-
that they like get the Callborn's like ceremonial hat or something.
No.
No.
They didn't say that, but they did say that this plane is warded against Callborn coming in, so maybe if we take the shard, the Callborn can come in and take over the Black Rider's chariot or whatever.
No, we're taking the chariot.
We're taking the chariot?
It's really cool. We can walk
Yeah,
around.
but
It's
I
like
thought it was, like,
150
10
gold in value.
Yeah,
we can
it's like
we can
nothing.
we can commission that.
Yeah, we can commission 10 chariots.
We can commission
I
like
mean, as a historical object, you know, if it was possible to verify that this was in fact the Black Rider's chariot, yeah, then some noble who thinks that he's badass would be like, no, that belongs to the Hell's Angel. I want that
Yeah,
one.
but it's sort of like
Yeah.
the Black Rider's chariot,
yeah.
I would imagine.
Yeah, exactly. There have been many over time. This is the one that survived, or is current.
Wow. Survive.
All right, I'm gonna explore the rest of this keep in case there's magical objects that get
do you want
deactivated when we
yours?
get rid of all the source of magic from this plane.
Do you guys want me to
I
start
want to
sleeping?
poke one of the angel bodies and make sure it doesn't move.
Hey,
Yeah, you
wait,
poke it and it
before
doesn't-
that,
No, I'm not down for poking angel bodies.
It has that prepared for burial, kind of like drained all the fluids from it feel.
Oh, okay, Aaron. This is sounding like it's a lot harder for me to restore this body because I will need blood to restore back in.
oh, and I'm fresh out of angel blood.
Like,
Don't you have the spell magic shard magic jar that you could prepare, Sky?
Shard.
Don't-
It's-
That'd make this whole campaign
yes,
easier.
but then I would put you in a body that has no blood and has.
I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about you. You always wanted real wings, didn't you?
Ooh.
Wow. Wow. So we're fighting. Okay. Let's see if I heal you next time, fucking Beaufort.
Danny's gonna go out.
Oper.
Could I get someone to spot me outside? Could Victus go with me or something?
Why?
Yeah,
Because
sure.
I want to look in the windows so we don't open the door to something radical.
Okay.
All right, where are you headed?
But that
Alright.
sounds so radical.
He's looking at the
Yeah.
windows of this room and this room, I guess.
Okay. So a couple of things. As you walk back out of here, X immediately says like, "Duh, secret passages north and south."
Secret tunnel.
Yay.
So like in the pool room,
Oh.
there's a series of like panels built into the wall that look like. Well, your characters don't have this word for it, but you do. But like those sci-fi access panels where they're like, "Oh man, there's like wiring behind here."
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Hey.
And I'm still a fan of looking in the window to see what's in there before opening secret panels, but
It kind of slants upward to some windows that are very high up here.
I was gonna go out, like on the outside, is what I mean. You're telling me the secret room isn't. Okay, I see. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
See these windows?
Yeah.
Yeah. So these are in the room, but then like this dark area here and
Oh,
here
okay.
is slanted up towards the windows,
Interesting. Okay,
and
yeah.
contains some hidden access panels.
Cool. Check it out.
Okay. So the rooms hidden behind the concealed doors are cramped and claustrophobic affairs. An obvious humming emanates from inside these narrow stone closets, and there are enormous machines formed from a maze of curving pipes and sealed orbs and cylinders. Their metal is disappearing seamlessly into the stone floor.
Hmm. It's like
Uh,
Dracula's castle in Castlevania.
Is it like a magical server room?
It's closer to Castlevania.
Okay.
Okay.
This is some sort of ancient magic / science.
I'm gonna. Okay, so I have one Tech 20 on a history or like a knowledge check. I'm not gonna use it for this, I don't think. But if at any point you guys think that I should on something, let me know. I'm just gonna roll history, I think. Once I figure out what my character sheet is.
And X can't not notice the small loose stone in the wall behind one of these pipes.
I touch it.
Yeah, so there's a hollow behind it, and inside there is a small box. It is blackened with what looks like an explosion, and it's got runes carved on it in stone.
Do you have a magic
a bo-
device check on this?
A box of major explosion.
Yeah, I definitely want to.
I will use magic, not to try to open it, just to try to figure out its mechanism of opening.
Oh yeah, it is non-magical. It is not a trapped box.
Okay.
That's what
And
they all
the
say.
runes are non-magical, and it's just a
Are they
box,
explosive?
and it's just stylistically kind of painted to look like a blackened explosion. Danny recognized it almost immediately as the artistic style of a race that had an explosion that violently sucked them all into space 10,000 years ago.
Huh.
A what?
Yeah, what?
So it's from Eox. It's from the dead planet. Their style is now like blackened explosions that suck you into space. They like kind of leaned into it.
Okay.
I'm gonna
I see. It's just a stylistic of.
I'm gonna cast read magic on the runes.
He said it's not magical,
He
I
said
guess.
not magical.
It is a rune, and it just says like remember Eox.
Oh, okay.
Eox was here.
Do those people have a particular appearance or something we could recognize on like the Dark Rider? Anybody here?
Yeah, they got real big like the Greys alien heads, and they're basically a race of liches. You met one. You had a nice chat with one.
Oh.
Oh,
His name was Malagast.
yeah. Call him.
Mm-hmm.
You mean the guy in the room?
Yeah, in the
The
library. we
simulacrum,
took his-
or
Yeah.
Simulacrum.
Yeah, that thing.
Okay, are we opening it?
It's not trapped, but
X is holding a box. She doesn't think it's trapped. She doesn't think the rune's magic either.
Alex?
can you open it away from you?
I mean, I can try to open it if y'all want. Might want to get away from me. I have the best reflex to,
That's
reflex
fair.
away.
Okay.
All right, Aubrey, I try to open it. What do you want me to roll?
Yeah. You
I'm on
the
high
hood
alert.
comes off easily and no one explodes. Inside you find 2 scrolls written in both the arcane and divine, one each.
I'm gonna cast read magic again, if X
Yeah.
offers them to me.
I think you
Yeah,
have
I'm
it
like, I
for 10
can't read
minutes
this
per
shit.
level.
Oh, I
so-
do actually. Yes. It's a cantrip, so I don't give a fuck. Actually, I cast read magic on X. Wait,
Oh,
let
there
me
you
check
go.
if I can do that. I'm not sure I can do that. I've never gotten to use read magic before. I've had it since level 1.
That's fair. I actually have saves against like written
target
like,
me.
bad spells.
All right, so only
You
I
can cast
can.
it on Jason.
I can cast it on Jason. Yes. I don't want Jason to read it out loud.
I hand it to Bofa.
Reading it.
All right, I cast Read Magic, and deciphering does not normally invoke the magic contained in the writing. However, it may do so in the case of a cursed or trapped scroll.
Yes, they are not trapped scrolls. They are the same scroll written twice. One in the arcane and one in the divine.
Ooh,
It is
write
plane
this
shift.
down.
Hell yeah.
It's a what? Sorry.
Friendship?
Plane shift.
Plane.
Oh,
That was so
thank-
nice of them to put that
Ah.
here.
Alright, that saves me from having to take a 2-hour nap.
You're kind of getting the idea that this was like an emergency backup, get the fuck out of here box, and I'm not sure who will need it.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
Well, we'll need it now.
Any other
Um,
go bags in here that we should check out? Cool
Yeah, there's
goodies?
probably you've
Guns,
already found
cash.
a few go bags in here, so
Yeah.
I rolled a knowledge arcana check on what's like the mechanisms in the rooms.
yeah, this seems more of like engines pumping some sort of magic into the world.
Oh,
This is probably what's keeping the pool is probably the source of power keeping the world going through the mechanisms here more than the stone itself. Sound about right? People.
I have no idea.
all right. Obviously, what we need to do is turn off the portal in the front of the.
I'm gonna
we
knowledge the
came in.
planes and think: is there any way that a plane needs to sustain its existence in order to keep existing?
What?
Yeah, that happens all the time with like, all those little pocket dimensions that you can make.
Huh?
Which we're in.
Which we're in.
So if we get a big enough bag of holding,
No? Sorry.
So
that
I'm
was good of
really
me.
not
Please
comfortable
continue.
handing that pool of infinite energy off to the mysterious Callborn.
No. I think we should possibly look at like collapsing this plane, but
no, I think that this is sort of like you beat the baddies in a tower and then you own the tower situation.
I don't think that's how it works.
this isn't like our summer home now.
The Sultan will come and take your castle.
Also, those fucking grubs.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
only because
no, that's only
exists.
that's only if you come through that one portal.
Yeah.
I'm saying we close that one portal, open a different portal that doesn't have bullshit.
Or you don't even need portals because you've got a tuning
We've got
rod.
the yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. I'm
That is
saying
a
yeah.
5th level spell,
summer
so I
home.
don't want to be doing that all the time.
I'm thinking giant personal library.
All right. Danny's on with her library tangent again. I'm
Well-
gonna keep rummaging through the boxes or
There,
Yeah.
there,
panels.
there are whole like races that exist only in this plane.
In this plane?
Yeah.
Did we kill
How
them all?
far did you guys get into the woods?
The
Nowhere.
Dark
We
Forest.
didn't even
Yeah.
look
That's a
at
good
the
point. We will have to kill everything else because who knows if they're like bookworms or whatever.
Where did we hear that the plane wouldn't collapse if we took the shard? We heard that somewhere.
No, I kind of slipped that at
Okay.
you, but you get the feeling that the plane is much older than the shard.
Okay.
Okay.
See, the plane's historical. We can't destroy it.
But you also are now piecing together that the shard and that tower are powering something with regards to the plane. You get the feeling the plane was different before the shard, but is in some way.
So it sounds
Improved,
like
maybe?
this is happy sunshine land without necromantic energy.
Well,
If we dig under the floor, will we find the redstone and follow
Yeah, with your knowledge arcana, you're getting the idea that this is like a necromancy pump.
can we check these side doors?
Yeah, that was.
You have not yet.
that was
Yeah,
about-
Danny
trying to
goes
say.
out and flies and looks in the window of each of the side doors.
Okay, yeah. So on the top here,
Yep.
we have. There's a statue in here of the Black Rider, and
Narcissistic.
on this wall here, there's a single tiny little harp, almost like it's for a small person, but it's yeah.
Huh.
It's hard to make out some of the details from across the window here. It's like
Is it a mouth harp?
it is not a mouth harp. No, it's a like a little mini lute.
Well,
Okay.
what?
Are you calling it a liar?
Yeah, it's pretty weird.
That's a good joke.
That is good.
What's the name of that creature that is like really small and plays charming songs?
Gnomes?
No,
Sirens?
Lixie, Yuxie,
No, it's
Nixie,
Nixie.
Dryad.
mm,
And the room to the south here, you
Not
fly
there.
around there. Looks like a swimming pool.
Hell yeah, swimming pool.
All right, you guys can have that room. The humidity is terrible for books. It's off limits for me. That's all you.
I'm gonna open this door.
Okay. So inside you see a statue of the Black Rider.
Anybody want to go in?
The stone floor of this room is almost completely bare of furnishings. The wall and floors simply blank gray stone. In the center of the room
Break.
stands a statue of a headless armored man holding up a whip of linked vertebrae. And seated astride a rearing horse that bears an expression of fiendish ferocity. On the western wall hangs the only other decoration in this room, what appears to be a small harp or lyre composed entirely of the corpse of a small humanoid.
Oh, is it a doom harp?
Fuck.
It is not a doom harp,
Oh,
but it has an even more foreboding presence than a doom harp.
Is it a Grig?
It is very similar to a Grig, actually. The creature is a fae of some kind.
A Graxually. Hey, that reminds me. Are there any books around here about summoning things that are like alternative summoning monsters? Because I can summon Griggs if we find the book on it.
You could probably trade for one in Karmaga. They got
Yeah.
weird shit there.
that's fair.
Okay.
Hey,
Is there a
Max,
knowledge
can
check
you
associated
kind
with
of see
this?
around this statue, see if there's any like trips or tracks, or maybe if we can like push it, there's a secret passage.
Yeah, I'm on it.
I don't know. It's just kind of random to have a statue to yourself.
Can I cast Detect Magic on the statue?
Yeah.
I do it.
Cool.
Ooh,
The X like stumbles into the room, rubs her eyes, and goes, "Well, that's a trap. I rolled a 1, but that's a trap."
Guys, it's a trap.
Which one?
Everything.
So on 101, she's actually unclear. She just knows fucking trap when she sees it. She's not sure where the trap is, but the fact that you're standing on these two squares mean they're safe.
Oh.
Listen, I'm a little hungover, so I'm not sure, but something's fucky. My trap senses are tingling.
Aubrey, this is paper cat's out.
When was the last time you drank?
Do you
what
not
character
always
was?
carry vodka with you at all times?
I mean, that's fair, especially if we're going into an alternate plane with possible bugs.
You never know when you're going to need a stiff drink.
Yeah, you don't have a +2 potion of courage?
Well, traps. Anything you can disable from here?
Ethan, Danny, your detect magic.
Yes.
The harp magic, real magic.
Hey, Danny, you've got that thing that can stop us from like mind-altering effects that are about songs, right? I'm guessing if this is a trap, some kind of bullshit music's about to play, and we're probably gonna want someone to counter bullshit music.
I mean, I can, but I don't
Isn't that
think...
a bard thing?
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Okay. Danny does the
Counter song?
counter song. Is that what it's called?
I think so. I don't know. You're the one with spells.
This is you.
Bard, Pathfinder.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you have to be countering an existing song, but You can
No,
ready an
it's just.
you can ready an action. Is that
No,
what
that's a bardic performance. So there's counter spell, but there's also counter song. So counter song is what I use to when Bigus got naked and jumped into the water.
Yes.
Yeah, that was like an aural effect. So yeah, if it plays music and that does bullshit, this would help.
He has to play first.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. I start the bardic performance counter song.
There you go.
Okay. Hey, Big Dis, you want to go kick a statue?
Do I?
Do you?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Okay, well, leave the dog tied to
Part of the statue.
pillar.
Okay. You Sparta kick the statue, and it thunks on against the heavy stone.
Oh, it doesn't move? I actually kind of expected that to...
Can I perception it to see if anything changed when it fell?
When it thunked?
Yeah.
Yeah, if it changed anything in the room.
Sure. Well, it sure changed something with you. You can now see the arrow slits along the western wall.
Oh shit! Get down! There's archers.
I fall to the floor.
Get down, Mr. President.
Nothing
Mr. President.
happened.
Hey man, I'm gonna trust our rogue when she says get down.
Like,
Fair.
I'm not going to
Generally smart.
I didn't live this long by not listening to the rogue.
There's arrow slits on the west wall, Vigdis.
I'm
Don't let
gonna.
the pirates get you.
You know, I'm gonna
I muted.
knowledge the planes to see if I know what the deal with that magical creature's splayed corpse is about.
It's an item. It's a magic item. I mean, knowledge arcana, I think,
Okay.
is more appropriate for identifying an item.
Well, I want to know about the creature
Oh.
it's made out of, but also, I guess, the item.
Oh, yeah. The planes, it tells you that it is Fey and therefore from the first plane,
Okay.
or the first world.
And then the.
And, and it is, yeah, nondescript Fey.
Okay.
Sprite. Technically, it's in the Sprite family.
Do you have room for it in your bag of holding, Danny?
What? Probably. What for the?
Knowledge
Heart.
arcana? Anything?
Yeah.
Aubrey?
Yeah.
Knowledge arcana. That's you're gonna need more than a 25 to figure out what that is without touching it.
Oh.
Which is why I'm
Right.
like, maybe we just put it in the bag of holding, and when we get back to
Do I
town-
see any sort of like pressure plate under it? At all?
Roll perception.
Alright. 15.
No.
Okay.
Wait, is it on a pedestal, like on the wall?
It's on a hook on the wall.
Oh, I thought it was on the
Alright,
floor.
I'm just gonna use Mage Hand to lift it up.
Okay, I'm backing up.
Yeah.
Big
Yeah, you
Dis
can
has the
back up if
same
you want.
reaction, even
Big
though
Dis,
she-
yeah, I moved out of the way if you wanna.
Yeah. All right. Mage Hand. Whoop.
Yeah, you mage hand it up, and a hail of arrows descends along the western wall.
Good
From-
thing I'm still on the floor.
Down.
Oh, we moved you out.
Okay.
Use that on
Uh, One of the arrows sticks into the harp.
Oh.
Dang it. That'll decrease its value.
Well, you can
Will
make
decrease
hole
the
on it,
value.
right?
Maybe. I'm not sure
It's
about
magic.
magical objects.
By that, it's a magic item. It doesn't give a fuck.
Does the harp scream ow?
The harp does not scream out,
Damn it,
and then
it's not
you
intelligent.
can mage hand it toward you.
Yeah, bring it to
Wait,
its
no,
head.
no, no. We're gonna put
Whoa,
the
whoa, whoa.
bag of holding on the ground open,
What?
and I'm gonna step back from it. Everyone's gonna step back, and you're gonna slowly mage hand it down into the bag of holding, so no one has to touch it.
No. We never put things that we don't know if they're trapped or not in the bag of holding, because that's how you wind up with a whole dragon in your bag of holding.
Yeah.
Why are you saying this like you have experience?
I heard a
Um,
story where like there's like a magical like what was it? It was like
Hole
a
of holy water.
Yeah, because it bumps up against everything. It's a mess.
Okay, well, I have a spare cloak on me. I can lay it on the ground, and then you put it in the middle of the cloak, and we'll wrap it up. Okay?
I think we just figured out what it is here. Don't you think?
Can
That feels like the trap, right?
No. Okay. I cast Identify on it.
Okay. You identify it. It is a skin harp.
Oh. Better than a skin flute.
Yep.
Yeah. I
There's
don't know,
a-
you're really stroking it.
Oh,
Okay.
that bonus.
Cast a flame in the
This
face.
is what it
of
looks like
Torso.
in chat.
Oh,
this-
man,
That is
that's
horrifying.
grisly. Oh, Lord. Jesus.
Yes, this is a small harp made from a sprite's twisted leathery corpse, arms and legs arching to hold the crossbar along the instrument's top.
Oh, my
Oh my
God.
god, that's awful.
Thin strips of twisted flesh flayed from the flay's torso and strung between the anchor points on the corpse and the crossbar. Although the corpse's chest cavity is clearly visible, all viscera have been removed, thankfully.
Oh, Lord.
A skin harp does function as a masterwork harp. So you get the feeling that you can... Oh, you linked it right there. Okay.
I thought that.
Is that okay?
Okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
Wow, that is. And that's why an arrow stuck in it.
So yeah, stuck in it.
Oh, wow. Huh.
Once per day, it can cast Command Undead or Dominate Person DC 19.
Hmm.
Huh.
Or if you can DC
Wow.
20 Perform, you can raise that to a DC 21 Dominate Person. Nota bene, Dominate Person is an inherently evil spell.
Yeah, this isn't.
This feels like an
mean
inherently evil object.
Yeah.
Weirdly enough,
Yeah, did you see that when used in this manner, the harp animates and plays itself, the corpse freeing one hand from the crossbar in order to strum its flesh strings? Which is a sentence I never hoped to say out loud.
Yeah. It strums its own flayed flesh, you know?
Yeah, compared to this Lyra building, that's just not the aesthetic that I kind of want to rock.
Yeah.
The Doom Harp was fine. That was just bone and
What?
sinew. This is like
Was
a
it?
straight up dude.
was the Doom Harp fine?
No, it's
it was
fine.
not fine either.
So
Okay,
it's-
now can I wrap it in a cloak and stick it in the bag of holding?
This thing strikes me as one of those things we should knock out when we're going to heaven to just give to them.
If it's in exchange for more really
Yes.
good fucking items.
Heaven
Are
has
we-
made it clear.
Are we Heaven's like cat who just drops off dead
No,
animals to
Heaven's
them?
our pawn shop, okay? And that's my
You
favorite.
think that's bad?
Pawn
Wait
shop.
until we drop off the desiccated corpses of 3 soulless angels.
Which
Here
we
you
should,
go.
by the way, return because they probably
Yeah.
have names.
No,
Yeah.
give us celestial tuna, please.
And you can ask them if it'd be okay to take
The
a
lease
lot.
is long overdue on these angels. I think Best Buy or Blockbuster wants them back. Some kind of pun on angels and Blockbuster. So I'm working on it. Hold on.
I still like Heaven's Pawn Shop as my band name. But anywho, so we're not putting it in the bag of holding. Who's carrying it?
It seems
I'm
like a
not
Danny
touching it.
thing.
Volunteering.
It's pretty gross to touch, though. It's not even.
You
nice
carried
to
a
touch.
Doom Harp around for how
Listen,
long?
librarian.
Okay, gut strings are a real thing.
They're
I-
exactly
I
the
literally
same.
cannot touch
This
this
is
device.
verbatim gut strings.
This thing is identical to the Doom Harp. I don't know what
no,
you're on
it's
about.
not. It's not.
Listen, librarian, you signed up to be an adventurer. You gotta get your hands dirty.
Oh, it's gross though.
I
Too
offered
damn
you
bad.
a cape to wrap it up
Well,
in.
no, I have mage hand. I'll just do that. I'll just burn all my spell slots carrying it with
Prissy.
mage hand.
Okay. So that's fun. Danny's got
Sure.
that. I hope you wrote
The
that
Doom
down.
Harp is literally made of bone and sun-dried sinew.
Yeah, it's
Exactly.
Oh my
Just
god.
because this bone and sinew plays itself.
fine. Yeah, this is a corpse. It's not like.
It's exactly the same as the Doom
It's
Harp.
not.
It is
has a face.
exactly.
It has a
The
face.
Doom Harp had a face too.
It did not have a face.
I'm opening this door.
What, Aubrey?
It doesn't use face sinew. Sorry, go ahead.
So as you're making your way back across the room before you open the door,
Okay.
you notice that one glass down there, not exactly outside. It's a window down there in the south in that alcove.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's like a reading nook here,
A rook.
and that window really seems like it's looking out into something else.
Oh.
Not the rest of the plane. As a matter of fact, it looks like a completely different plane. Because there's a huge solarium-style window, and rather than overlooking the rest of the dark forest, it stares out onto a harsh moonscape, a blasted world of rocks and dust burned black.
Hey, I bet this is Araxtidrax.
I was just about to say, what was that planet again? with the boy
Araxtidax.
Eox?
people? Yeah.
Araxtidax.
Arachnex. It's got 3 letters in it, but yeah.
Goddamn, I will never remember what it is now. It will always be Araxidax. Thank you.
No problem.
Let's see here. And dust burned black. Twisted spires of bone and metal rise into a sky filled with stars, and a complete lack of atmosphere.
I'm not going through there.
If you want to acknowledge the planes, you can.
Me?
That's me, I guess.
Yeah, I was just
Yeah,
gonna do a light perception to see if there's like any books or something.
Hey, I bet this is Yoxtidax.
Yep, that's probably EX. But it's you really see like a city. Like there's a city here.
No
Are
Are they
atmosphere?
people or is it
You get the
dead and
feeling-
unmoving?
Like a desiccated city?
It is still frames, but it's it looks to be like a very, very overly lifelike rendering of a snapshot of a city.
Can I fly around and see what it looks like from the other side?
Praise in time.
Yeah,
How
you
much
bet.
does this sell for?
Okay. What does it look like from the outside?
You
Well, I'm
can
looking
see
inside.
Sky staring at a window, looking kind of perplexed, and Beaufort kind of thinking about tapping it and yelling.
Okay, I tap the window. I tap the window from the other side.
You hear a thunk. You don't see thunk.
That's fair. That's fun.
Does this thing look like it would sell for a lot to like a historian who wants to know what Yox looks like?
Araxidax.
Yeah, you
Araxtidax.
can, I mean, certainly these are valuable. You know, when you report back to Sheila, if you ever talk to her again.
We ever get off this plane?
Oh,
Hey, we
miss.
just recently talked to her.
Yeah, we talked to her.
Yeah.
Talked to her like 2 days ago.
Unfortunately, our talking method would not involve a way to show her the pictures that Danny drew up, which Danny needs to get drawing some goddamn pictures.
Now we're just gonna paint her a word picture.
Or we can just dismantle this whole window and bring it with us.
Yeah, that's fair. I still am a big fan of hooking up this as our extra dimensional home. But
There's
it's fine.
so many better dungeons we could have taken already.
Yeah, but this is a plane.
And that doesn't require
A
plane
plane
shifting.
with, like,
How are you gonna
you don't
get
know what
here?
lives in that forest. What if one day, like, a 3 million
All right,
time-sized
I'm gonna
grizzly
nat 20
bear?
what lives in that forest history or knowledge check, Aubrey.
Yeah.
Do
Oh,
it
you
then.
can-
Do I?
Yeah, you do know. There's a race of humanoids that are kind of quiet and very pale, and not a whole lot is known about them except that you should be nice to them. Seems to be the only thing that you remember is like avoid combat. Like they'll avoid combat with you, but you should avoid combat as well.
Are they evil?
I don't remember their fucking names. I can look them up. They're a real race.
Really, they are man. Of course they're evil.
Hey,
Humanoid
can
is
you
not
come over
man.
and see if there's like
Whatever.
any mechanism or anything to change the channel on this?
Change the channel.
Oh.
Yeah, if you can spot, like patterns in the dust, it looks like if you poke the middle, it changes.
I poke
Poke
it.
the middle.
I was gonna do it as a surprise for you.
Oh,
I didn't tell
okay.
you.
Oh, you didn't tell me? Okay.
I just do it.
Yeah, he just walks up and pokes the middle, and then it shifts. And next
Like that?
you're looking at a brilliant green, high-rising, beautiful stone and leaf intertwined on in some other location that you can acknowledge the plains as the Green Moon Castravel.
Damn, I'm bad with the planes.
Does this have anything to do with all of
Didn't
the
you-
pretty
you
pictures
drawn
that you
this?
just sent us in Discord?
What?
Like,
yeah,
an
we can
hour
go.
ago?
Whatever.
Yeah, I put it as a spoiler because you're not supposed to click on it yet.
Oh.
Yes, now you're looking at the Green Moon Castravel, and this is the those of you with plain knowledge or elf knowledge recognize that this is what?
Whoa.
The-
Angry to be.
Eye contact.
It's good. You made a good picture.
Yeah.
I like your art.
He's playing with a cat painting app on the iPad and making artwork.
Amazing. 10 out of 10.
Turned him into a cat person already.
Cognitive level.
Is there any indication that he's allergic to cats, by the way?
Doesn't seem like it.
That's good.
As evidenced, as Sky saw earlier. Hey.
He just stuck his entire face into bear and just like rubbed it around and had a good time.
Yeah, that's why he's screaming now. His eyes itch.
It seems like joyful screaming.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's definitely joyful.
So yeah, you recognize this as the capital city L in the continent of Severian, Savirian, where all
Sounds
of
like it's
the
a severe problem.
where the ancient true elves migrated to when Starfall happened.
Hey, Reva, we got a planar key that goes to somewhere we don't know, right?
Yeah.
What are the odds it goes to this place?
One in how many planes are there? A million.
It's bedtime. I'm gonna take him in first.
If anything, I think the other one probably goes to the one without an atmosphere. That seems to be more favored by.
Without giving you spoilers, I promise you have no fucking idea where that key goes to.
Yeah,
Damn.
I know. Yeah, I don't have any idea. I'm not doing it. Unless
Consider
Aaron
the
wants to learn
obscurity
plane
of
shift.
one of them going to this plane.
Consider the
Yeah.
what?
Consider the obscurity of the fact that one of them goes to this plane.
Yeah, fair
The
enough.
other one is equally obscure.
Got it.
Yeah, but lucky we know where one goes. And
Two.
I'm not trying it on a whim. Okay, well, I'm guessing there's no way to take this with us, and what would we do even if we did?
We'd sell it for cash.
Okay, does it look like there's a way to remove it? Is that, like, disable device? 'Cause I got a
Maybe
-5 on that.
Could you turn
It's-
it down a little bit
yeah.
while I put him?
it's a huge church stained glass window. Like
Oh,
you could chisel the edges at great time expense and maybe transport out a whole giant church window. But it's definitely a magical item and the kind that, is hard to destroy.
So
But it's also
Yeah.
cool.
we could just blow up this whole wall and then take the magical item.
Yeah.
Anyone have an explosion ready?
No.
Damn.
Trying to think. We had that magical
Alright.
chisel at one point, but I think we gave it to Papaya.
I'm gonna go.
We stole
I'm
a
gonna
magical
go,
chisel from her.
Oh yeah, that's right.
upstairs and talk to my uncle about picking up my parents for maybe 10 minutes.
What?
I have to go organize stuff to figure out what the plan is for tonight. I'll be back in a jiffy.
Since Haley had to just go put Owen down, maybe this is a good spot for a short intermission.
Yeah, intermission.
Mhm.
I will be back though.
Yeah, unless anyone wants to know more about specific planets, because you can tap through it and see all the planets that I just told you, or that I posted.
Planets. I was like, Aubrey, solar system looks wrong.
Uh, d-
Figured it
You
out.
can go to all those places. You can even go to the sun.
does Bofer know about astrology or astronomy?
Astrology.
Sorry.
They're kind of mixed results at this point.
Yeah.
So,
What is the general world knowledge
you
of
have-
astronomy?
yeah, if you have 0 points in like knowledge astronomy, you can go ahead and give yourself one.
Hmm.
Next time you get points, rather.
Got it.
Yeah, like
Do we have
maybe
astronomy?
as like
Is that one of the knowledges?
Yeah, I don't really know. I think it's
I feel like that should just be knowledge of the planes, isn't other planets just a plane?
Or nature, really?
Oh,
I mean,
nature
plane is
makes
in
sense.
planet, so
Because there's no astrology.
Astronomy.
let's see
Astronomy.
here. Arcana, history,
Oh.
planes.
I did that early.
I mean, Danny's probably the most familiar since she worked in a library. There's probably books on it, and I mean, I technically did a few months of a part-time job there, so like it's not unheard of that I would have seen books on it. But
I just
most likely was like, that's a weird ass book.
I know it's like 10,000 gold for a telescope, so I don't know how much people know about the stars in this world. I guess is what I'm saying.
The stars, not so much. The solar system, pretty well known, and moreover, the ancient elves can travel apparently back and forth from their planet.
Got it. All right.
So yeah, the elves live on Green Venus.
Greenness.
Nothing lives on the horse. Or probably something does. I haven't read. There's a whole book here on them. Like, ooh, what's over there? Hold on, let me read. How to use this book. There's a lot. So yes, they're all in the material plane. All of them are equidistant from the planes of the great beyond, which is what's beyond the stranger. There's the great beyond, and it's full of old ones and blah blah blah. Normally, when people travel to the planets, they do not travel across space. They just plane shift back and forth through like different waystones.
Yeah, that makes much makes sense.
So yeah, when plane shifting randomly, it's quite possible to end up, screaming in space
Mm.
if you miss. I don't know if you guys can hear Owen in the other room. He's wild.
Yeah. we can hear. Oh, there is environment, wilderness, outer space terrain on PFSRD.
Is that maybe from Starfinder?
No, it's in Pathfinder as a list of what happens if you're in space.
That doesn't sound.
Hazards.
Cash
Radiation
money.
is a common hazard when exploring
Oh,
outer space. Vacuums are particularly difficult to spellcasters. Vacuum uses the same rules as underwater, except instead of creating steam, fire effects last long enough to deal damage instantaneously before dissipating. Huh. Airless environments require silent spell or other forms of voiceless spellcasting.
Yeah, Avalon the horse is probably the least interesting.
Spellcasters also have trouble timing the preparation of spells. A traveler's pocket watch or ordinary combined with a sextant can be used to determine time. Alright. Oh, it says knowledge geography or knowledge arcana to those who are exceptionally skilled may know about other planets. So geography or arcana.
Okay, yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, so basically the thing with all the planets are that they have interesting stuff. They're just much, much, much less densely populated. And like all of the really good stuff is on, Golarion, which is why all the fun stuff happens there.
Got it.
But if you were looking for like
So Galarian's the
space to set up
PvP
a
area.
workshop, yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah, here it specifically says characters can use knowledge geography to recall information about space and the other planets. So it's a geography check.
Okay. Yeah, so you can identify a bunch of the major cities that each one is tuned to.
Nice.
Oh right, I was looking up what those creatures are.
I'll be right back. I need to get some water.
They're called Kahe. Ethan knows they're called Kahe.
Kahe?
Mm-hmm.
What is that?
I don't know. He just remembers they're called Kahe and that you're supposed to be peaceful to them.
Oh, well. Walk up and punch it in the face. See what happens.
Mm-hmm. A mission set to Ethan. And what else?
Well, Alex sent me a music video. I guess I should probably look at that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Alex.
Hmm.
So in RimWorld, I was telling Haley about this. I decided to be brave, and I took a quest where I had to go over. No. Well, almost. Where I had to go and defeat a bandit camp that was like a day away. So I loaded up a party, sent a caravan, which I thought had enough food to get there, spend a day there, and then get back. But I
How'd that
didn't
go?
realize that when I defeated the camp, which was thankfully easy because I had 4, they had 5. I had mostly armored except for my one nudist who I just fucking forgot to wear armor. So he had to kind of stand in the back. And then they only had melee weapons, so no one was like seriously hurt.
Well, that's
And
good.
I had brought medicine just in case.
Always
And
smart.
thankfully, like, I was able to take over some of their beds and treat everyone, and it worked out fine. And I also got lucky that, like, I landed away from their one single turret, and then there was a heat wave or something that knocked out electronics. So it knocked it out, and I was able to dismantle it and take it for components. But that was pretty much the best thing I got out of it. Because otherwise, I had that whole map to myself, but I didn't bring enough food to really spend a lot of time there getting all the resources.
Yeah.
And so I did kind of harvest berries and really try and make it work for an extra day or two so I could mine out a little of the area, but I didn't hit any compacted machinery and was just like, I gotta go back.
Yeah.
I was starving by the time they got home. But
If you want to stick around, you got to bring. I always try to bring extra food, extra few days of food anyway, just in case.
I didn't realize that what they meant by
Yeah.
like, oh, you can take anything that's there meant like you get the whole map. So you literally can take anything that's
Yeah.
there.
Yes. Also, you want to be careful in case like you load up and you're carrying, like your carried weight goes up. It can slow you down. So sometimes your projected time to go back home, it ends up being longer than you thought it was. When you did your initial.
Well, that
assessment.
probably also didn't help. I
Yeah.
sent a pregnant alpaca with that I think.
Oh,
no.
good.
Yeah.
You're an ass.
Hey, I had 5 pregnant alpacas. 5. And then half my donkeys were also pregnant. I didn't really have a choice. Like, I needed the carrying capacity.
Can we talk about how virile your 6th alpaca is?
Yeah. Boy, is he.
That dude fucks.
Is good time for him. But, and then of course, like, they get back and, like, all of my alpacas give birth at once. So, and then of course, like, it's fall coming into winter time, and I'm like, I know they graze, but there's not going to be enough grass for all of them. And I don't have that much kibble, so. By the way, Alex,
Yes.
rice seems to be pretty easy to make, but it takes like 5 rice or something per meal. Is there
Yeah,
something
it
that's got a
grows
better
really quick.
yield?
I usually start with rice because it grows the fastest. Then I do in potatoes, which has a better yield, and then
Okay.
I rotate in corn, which grows really slow but has a really great yield.
Maybe okay.
It's like nutritional points per
Yeah.
item. I don't know what the metric is
Yeah,
called.
because right
but
now I have the cacao tree growing area.
that's
I have
mostly
not
for
been-
happiness.
I can't. I think I'm too high up. It takes forever to grow because it's not in an ideal temperature.
Yeah, that'll get
So
you
like
if you're
I
too far
actually
north.
have not gotten a single yield,
Oh
and it's
no.
already been like a year.
Yeah, does it die when winter
Yeah.
comes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like I'm already in fall, and I'm like, oh, I might just harvest early, so
Yeah, I
that way I
can't
can get
remember.
something.
I cannot remember if you can do trees in hydroponics. I don't think that you can. That might be something you need to look up. Have you researched hydroponics yet?
I did, yeah.
Maybe try building a hydroponics, but they're a pain in the butt. Like, I hate them. Because every time your power gets knocked out by a solar flare, the plants
Yeah,
start
that's what
dying
I
like
saw.
really fast.
I was gonna
Yeah.
build like a whole room of them, and then
Yeah.
I saw that like they get knocked out by that, and I'm like,
And they
oof.
take a lot of
Power.
they take a lot of power, yeah. So they need like
I haven't
their
had
own.
power problems yet.
That's good.
With my 2 thermal generators, I've just got like plenty of power from that, and then not too far away is another thermal generator.
Yeah, I mean that's nice. I'm not up to you because I cannot remember if you can do trees in the hydroponics.
Did they take a break?
They were putting Owen down.
Yeah, I checked that. That's right. Did you just go to bed like late last night, and that's why you were tired?
No, I have not slept yet.
Oh, goodness gracious!
I couldn't fall asleep until like 7 a.m. and then my Instacart driver decided to pick up my order right then, and so I needed to be awake until he dropped it off. And then that was about an hour before this started, so I laid down to try to like get 2 minutes of sleep, and I didn't. I got like about 5 minutes of sleep. I fell asleep basically right as my alarm went off.
Oh, that's whack.
So I'm
Ooh,
feeling great.
I'm sorry. Does
We
that
can set
sound
this
good?
early if you want to go to bed.
I've just had a cup of coffee. I'm alive. I'm fine.
Well, I mean, if we're clearing up stuff on this plane pretty quick, we could probably call it a early day once we get back.
No, I'm fine. Like, I'm fine. I just was very, not grumpy, but like kind of grumpy when I first rolled out of bed there. I was mostly annoyed also because they picked up, I put like yeast if there was any in the grocery store, but there hasn't been any at my grocery store since like this whole shit started going down.
Yeast,
Same for
really?
us.
And
Yeast
he
really went out of
tried-
stock.
Yeah, cool, because everybody's baking and like learning to bake, which is, great.
Mhm.
Like, I'm pro everybody learning to cook and learning to do anything all the time, always. However, every time I check, I can't get any, I'm out now. But he replaced, there was none, so he replaced it with baking powder for some reason. I'm like, that's not the same thing at all. Like, what? And he got me like 4 tins of it. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, dude? I have so much baking powder now. I don't know what to do with it. I've had like one thing of baking powder for like 3 years because I never use enough of it. So if anybody has anything that's heavy on baking powder, let me know.
Didn't you just like tell him no? I don't need
Well, so
baking powder.
So they put in like if they're replacing anything, and I didn't see it, and I went to be like, no,
Oh.
actually don't do that, right as you went to check out, and that's when you can't do that anymore. And I was like,
Oh.
well, because I kind of fell asleep,
Got it.
and it like queued up the notifications, so I thought it didn't load, so I thought that I was like, oh, because there's like when it pops up, it's like this item is running low. You can pre-approve some replacements. So the one that it popped up on was one of my pre-approved ones. So I was like, oh, okay, so we should be good. I don't need to do it. It's just telling me. But it really just hadn't loaded. And so then all the other replacements queued up after that. And so I didn't see them until just too late.
Got it.
Holy shit.
I was like, great. And all the other ones were fine. But that one, I was like, what? What? So it was kind of funny. I'm a little annoyed because I don't know what I'm going to do with all this baking powder. But, like, it was kind of funny. I was a little bit too tired to really appreciate the humor in the situation at the time.
You probably just got super stressed out about it, huh?
I was just like, not even angry, just like, what the fuck? This is annoying. But it's fine. Were any of y'all in the call when I was telling about my new project I'm gonna do?
No,
I'm gonna cook. I'm gonna work my way through all the
Oh, yeah,
national
yeah.
dishes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna start. Well, I was gonna start tonight, but now I'm actually exhausted, so I'm probably gonna do it tomorrow. I'm gonna
You can
start.
start
I'm
with
starting
American
with.
food.
I'm starting with Thailand because I am craving pad Thai, which is the national dish of Thailand.
Are you recording it? Like, seriously? I'm dead serious. You should just record it.
I haven't decided yet. I might go through a few of them first to like kind of feel out.
Like, you
how
don't
I
have
feel.
to
Like,
commentate it. You don't have to edit it down. Just have the footage. You can pay someone to
Well-
edit it later. You can commentate over it later.
The simpler version would just be like to take pictures of every step.
Yeah, that works too. Start
Yeah.
like a food recipe blog.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it. I haven't decided what I want to do. I went down a rabbit hole of watching like food photography videos the other day. It's
Yeah.
fascinating. It's so cool. But the problem is like, especially in today's culture, like having a, middle class white American chick making all these like international dishes and like, this is how you do this. People were like, who the fuck are you? Like, what? So I just
Nah.
don't need to.
Well,
I wouldn't worry about it,
Yeah,
because-
how about spin it like this is how you follow a recipe?
No, I wouldn't even do that. I would just be like, listen, I'd like a disclaimer at the start of every episode, like, I'm a white middle class woman. This is how I make things to taste. I understand these may not be the correct ways to make these, but these are the ways I make them to make them more palatable for me.
Well, it's like I'm gonna try to be as authentic as I can, but
Yeah.
like inevitably I'm gonna do something
And,
wrong,
and you can
people
put
are
that
gonna
in.
get
You can
pissy.
put that in your disclaimer, like, as long as you call it out, that's fine.
But it's just like cancel culture is so painful. Like I don't need to
It's
accidentally
really not
lose my
gonna hit
job
you. I
over something that's
promise.
shitty.
You're not gonna be canceled for cooking stuff.
Have you not been paying attention to America?
Oh my god. Everyone's like, oh, cancel culture this, cancel culture that. You can only get canceled if you have an audience, and even then it doesn't do anything.
I guess.
Yeah, canceling is when you lose half your audience.
I feel like Lana should weigh in on this discussion. I feel like she'd have a lot of.
She does,
Words.
and it's been happening in Salty. And if you want to follow the conversation, scroll up in Salty.
I don't.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Cancel culture doesn't mean shit.
I mean, if you're on the internet, you might get doxxed. That's welcome to the internet.
Yeah, that's not cancel culture. That's been the internet for as long as the internet's been the internet.
That's
Also,
like welcome
Yeah,
to internet
well,
violence 202.
That's my like with my job. It's a risk I don't want to take.
getting doxxed. You work in government. Literally, you're the person who's safe from getting doxxed.
Yeah, attacking you is attacking a federal employee, which
Yes.
I am not a federal employee. I'm a federal contractor. It is different.
Oh,
But-
right.
Yeah. So
I love all the like random postmasters that are like, you can't lay a finger on me. I'm a federal employee. And it's like, yo, but you're a postal worker, so ain't nobody hauling out nukes if you get your ass kicked.
I suppose. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I'm going to do a few and then feel out how I feel about the whole experiment.
So the moral of the story is you basically have to be famous enough that you're making money from what you're doing on the internet before you can get canceled.
The whole idea behind cancel culture is that, oh, it's not illegal, you're just being an asshole. Let's call this person out for being an asshole. So you're either an asshole online, which is okay and legal, or you've done something illegal and should be punished accordingly anyway.
Fair enough. So yeah, I
That's
guess
all it
maybe
is.
Maybe cancel culture isn't the right term, but like the knee-jerk social justice warriors might be like, that's what I would be afraid of. Like I would try to be as self-aware as I possibly could, but
yeah, I
nothing's
mean,
ever good enough for anybody.
You're not going to get the knee-jerk social justice warriors in the first place, because that's not who you're cultivating your audience to. You're cultivating your audience to white women who want to cook.
So for instance, Haley has a YouTube channel with her mother. They get like 10,000 views per day or something
Also,
like that.
I'm still streaming, just FYI, before
or per month.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, we'll edit. Anyway,
This episode brought to you by.
they do quilting. They do quilting, and no one in the comments is even a little bit mean.
I gotta go change that.
I know. Yeah, go do it.
Go
Go
cyberbully Haley's
give 'em a
mom.
thumbs down and- give them a thumbs down and leave a rude comment. But
You
they
could just
really
buy
do get like a
this.
lot of views, and it's little old ladies who are making quilts.
Why don't you just buy a blanket?
That'll get them good. They'll reply to you. They don't know not to reply to you. This is the worst thing that might happen to you, Alex. Ethan might find it and then post snide things.
Oh, that's good.
Be like, have you tried McDonald's though?
You can just go there. It's like
Seems like
$1
lot
for a
more effort than
burger.
McDonald's.
Oh my god! But I did go. I found an Asian market yesterday, and I went, which was good. I know where all of the international grocery stores were in Pittsburgh, and I have not really gotten around to finding them here. So I finally have an Asian market, which is great. But I couldn't find like 2 or 3 things. So I went up to the guy and was like, "Hey, do you guys have any pickled radish?" And he gives me one look, and he's like, "Pad Thai." And I'm like, "Oh, I feel seen."
Nice. All right, so we've got everyone back except Haley.
Yeah,
That's correct.
All right.
Owen's not here either. Is Owen an honorary member?
Yeah.
The
When
dog.
he can talk.
Or honorary distraction?
Owen can play Jason. They do the same thing. Put a bunch of stuff in their mouth.
Excellent.
Crawl around on the floor. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I'm ready to
Hopefully,
give like a soon-to-be when he gets like 4 years old. Then you can like control him, a level 20 or whatever character.
Can Owen fly?
Just Joe's
Doesn't matter.
fireball.
He can fly, but only for a few seconds.
I think that happens when he's 3. Well, that's very funny, Aaron.
That would happen to his leg.
Jumping off the roof dressed as Batman.
Okay, so we're not taking this window apparently, but it is cool. I don't want.
Wait,
to,
we
like,
didn't decide to not take it.
Yeah, I'm
We
still
were
thinking
trying
about
to do
taking
it
this
and
window.
Chisel it out of the wall.
You guys want to take 20 and fucking chisel this window out?
Like,
Maybe.
you would not have.
Well,
Like,
all right,
no
hold on. The
stone or
next room
something?
is window shaped. Let's check the next room first, and then see if maybe there's like a window deactivate button in there, or something, right?
Okay.
I mean,
That's-
Because
Can I, like-
it's like a high church window. That's the shape of that pool. I'm guessing. Like, you know.
can I do like a disable device check? God, what's with the nat ones? On like it's not really a device I need to disable, but it's like to see if I can remove it from a wall easier than just like hacking it out of the stone.
No, it's built into the wall at
Built
great
into a
expense.
wall.
I could
I see.
maybe cast teleport on it.
Doesn't anybody have shape stone?
No. Shapestone is a wildly
2
high
hours.
level spell.
Yeah, so this is not any more complicated than the scrying pool that you have,
Yeah, but it's cool.
but you just can't take the scrying pool with you, and you can't take this with you either. Like they're equally difficult to.
Difficult, but not impossible.
No, done possible. Yeah, you can do it.
How will we transport it?
Well, hold on. Let's look at the pool first.
Like a surfboard.
Yeah, we'll look in the pool. Okay. Is the door
Okay,
booby
so you
trapped?
wander over and look at the pool.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Also, do you have anything you can do with a dead horse guy? Since you're like in a necromancy palace, we've
That's
got
true. It is
we've got a
It is-
pretty.
a dead horse.
Oh, I
It is
mean,
not
like
a magic dead horse. It
I'm
is
trying to
a-
prevent the dog from eating it at this point, but like, I can't hold off for so long.
What, and gaining its power?
There's other things for it to eat.
Hey,
Yeah, that whole room is full of dog chow.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm telling this dog there's no need to beat a dead horse.
Ha. Huh?
All right,
Huh?
fine. I thought that was funny.
Ha 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 ha.
Just drop the B. Yeah.
Anyway,
Okay.
So you look at the pool, right?
yes.
so
we open the pool.
A raised circular pool, like a well,
Circular.
stands ready to overflow in the center of this room. A
Circular.
blue liquid inside, too vibrantly colored to be water. The rest of the room is blank and empty, and the whole place hums with this barely heard vibration that you now know is associated with the machine.
Huh. Does this seem a lot like that other blue water we saw in the last place? That wasn't blue?
Oh, sorry. This pool. I thought you were talking about the naming pool over here.
What? No.
No,
This-
no, this.
Yeah, sorry.
pool-
I was describing this pool to you.
No,
We're-
yeah,
Who's
this is
pinging?
not circular.
Who's pinging
Yeah.
what?
The one that you're all crowded around. Yeah, that's much more interesting.
Yes.
Yeah.
That one is no.
Yes.
Oh, the bathing pool.
Oh.
This curving room is almost completely taken up by a recessed bath on the floor. The pool leaves a narrow lip of stone around the edges of the dark water. From the floor, steps lead down into the pool, and the whole chamber is only half lit by tiny flickering flames near the ceiling.
I'm gonna detect magic on the flames.
Yeah. Oh, okay. It's a cone.
so
Ethan can detect magic
the
on the
water
pool.
and the cone, the cone as you like lift it up toward the flames. Yes, those are, magic flames.
Ha!
Okay.
Yes.
I cast it on the pool.
On the water.
Yes.
Yeah, the water's magic as well.
All right.
Magic 2. Channel for a bit longer to figure out what type of magic.
The flames on the ceiling are conjuration.
Hell yeah, conjuration, baby.
They're not ever glowing or ever burning torches.
So
or
this is a
bullshit like
giant
that.
shower
Yeah,
room.
their eternal flame is what they are. The water is suffused with necromancy.
Good necromancy,
Jason,
bad
this
necromancy.
is bad water. Don't drink the water.
So is it suffused with necromancy, or is it necromantic water?
Or it's specifically a pool of negative water.
Fancy.
Negative water?
Yep,
The horse was a
That-
positive energy creature, right?
that's correct.
Okay. Can I roll to invent a squirt gun?
No.
All right.
Like an empty decanter of endless water, and we can just.
So holy water
Fill it.
heals us.
Yeah, it
No,
would
no.
hurt.
Holy water is not the same as positive water.
Oh,
This is made of the inverse of Sky's healing blast.
okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do not touch it. Do not touch it. Bad. Especially you, Jason.
So, in theory, we could get holy negative water?
Yeah. Wait. That's a good point.
Probably, yeah.
Oh, man.
Sky,
that would
bless
really
this
fuck
pool
up
of
a
negative
vampire,
water.
huh?
Oh, what?
This is.
Yeah, I think you can cast bless. I don't know how much water you can bless at a time, but
Oh, God. I think it's like 20 cubic.
What's holy negative?
I'll-
Aaron, what
my
class
head.
was Aqua? Was it Divine Priest?
Archpriest.
more importantly,
Artfree,
you
yes,
need
yes,
2
yes.
hours to go learn that spell.
Yeah.
Yes. I will have to go and sleep again.
It
one pint,
transmutes
by the
one
way.
pint. Yeah.
1 pint. I think that's a little bigger than a pint.
So what the hell would holy negative water do?
Really fuck up vampires.
Would hurt undead who are healing from it at quite possibly more than into holy water. Holy water does 2d4, and negative water heals for 1d6. So there's a chance
mathematically,
So
each
that-
round that negative holy water would slowly damage undead creatures.
statistically.
on the average, they pretty much cancel each other out.
Feels tingly.
Spicy
Yeah.
water.
It's really the
Um,
icy hot of that. Yeah.
It's like sriracha sauce. It's fine for a little bit, but you really don't want to coat yourself in it for a long time.
Yeah, fair.
Alright. Alright, just closing that door. Whatever.
Okay.
Um,
Um,
I feel like we could do
I'm
something.
gonna
like that.
pray. How much do I think the going rate on negative water is?
Probably a lot in Karmaga, right?
No, because there's a lot of people who can make that. That's not hard to make.
Negative
I mean,
water?
I can make positive water. There's got to be negative clerics who can make negative water.
So if I
How
put
much?
neutral water in the negative water, do they
Neutral
cancel
water.
out?
Neutral water.
You just invented homeopathy.
Okay. This conversation's hurting me.
You can feel the warmth from the pool radiating.
Huh.
Yeah, it was probably like their sex spot.
All in
Sorry?
favor of throwing the horse corpse in the negative energy?
Don't.
No.
Why?
I want to
Why?
see what it does to a positive
Why?
energy creature.
It's not
Is it?
positive, it's dead. It is dead.
It's
Yeah.
positive.
It would
It
drain the
would-
life from it, is what it would do.
And this
So
was a
it still
real
has
horse?
like some life in it, like not good life, not
Nope,
useful
it's
life.
dead.
You're just gonna have a wet horse corpse.
Wet Horse Corpse is my band name.
It's a rough one.
What
Art.
you call a soul is actually just a manifestation of positive energy inside you.
Yeah.
So wait, these are like evil souls?
Yeah, it's like anti-soul. Yeah.
Hmm.
What's the opposite of funk music?
Elevator music.
Shoegaze.
Yeah, shoegaze. Thank you. Also, elevator music. Yeah.
I don't get what you're going for.
300%.
Isn't funk
He's
similar to soul?
He just
music?
kept crawling back and forth
Oh,
over
soul
the
music.
chair of the arm. Just, turn around. It's like, you go. Alright, I'm gonna pee and then I'll be back and I'll
Okay.
finally be able to play some fucking D&D.
Sky, how much positive water can you make?
1 pint.
No, that's
Okay.
holy water.
That's holy water.
Oh.
Yeah, so I think that this is actually something.
Less water?
It's a basin with a enchanted. What's her channel energy? It's channel energy.
It's probably pretty evil to sell this in Karmaga, even if they go
I'm
for
just
pretty
gonna
pretty,
roll
right?
knowledge. I don't know, wisdom. What the fuck would undead do with more undead juice? Like that's like
No, they get healed from it.
they just get healed from it. That's their
Yeah.
whole deal.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Like you bathing in holy water.
Yeah, but I don't keep a castle full of holy water.
You could if you were
Yeah,
rich
you
enough.
would. And it's not holy. It's very specifically not holy.
Hmm.
This is a fascinating rabbit hole that we're continuing to go down.
Yes, I would rather. All right, and let's go back to the shard. Can you cast the mage hand again and grab the shard?
Yeah, I can grab the shard.
Well, maybe we should fuck
put-
around with
the
the
Rhomboid.
necromantic energy font.
Wait.
I
will it
still don't think
affect
we should
you
leave that
picking
to
it
the
up? Can you
Callborn.
put the rhomboid, like if, X is holding the rhomboid, can you just put it in the rhomboid X is holding?
Shit, we should probably watch that portal, huh?
They can't come here.
They can't,
Well, yeah, but
That's what
maybe
they told
the
us.
maybe the Dullahan guy was like powering it, or maybe the shard is powering it.
I'm not sweating
No,
it.
it was the Hellborn that was powering it.
What?
The portal?
Oh, the portal.
Yeah, out front? Hellborn
yeah.
were powering it.
I guess it was.
You
No.
can get the spell Empower Holy Water, which adds positive energy damage to it.
Mm.
Yeah. So as much money as I think we could make with like selling this in a water skin at Karmaga, we probably shouldn't, right?
What?
No.
I'm gonna
Alright.
knowledge religion. Like, do I have like an obligation to destroy negative energy water?
No.
Okay.
No,
No.
and moreover, you can't really destroy negative energy.
Okay.
It's just part
Also,
of the
it's pretty
universe.
hard to
There's always
destroy
a yin
that.
for a yang.
Imagine if we throw enough life into it, it would negate it.
No, it would just suck it. It
It
would
wouldn't-
it would just take it all in. That's just how it works. Yep,
So as
yep.
you're standing there debating whether or not it or how it works, X notices two things. One, there are creatures under the water, and two,
Guys,
there's a loose rock on the far side.
can I inspect that loose rock
It is on the far side.
of
You
the?
could tiptoe around the ledge, but
Oh, in
I
here.
think you have high enough acrobatics. It shouldn't.
If
Be
you
a
go
problem.
near that water, you will be pulled under.
Is this a negative energy koi pond? Because that's dope as fuck.
Yeah, the
It's-
negative koi. Wait till you see him.
Yeah. I say
Like
that we
here?
just go
One's
get the
black and
shard
one's
get
white.
out of here.
Yeah, this pool is so much yang, not much yang. Yin.
Exactly. We can't let all that yang fall into the wrong hand.
Hang.
Hangs. Hangs.
Are you guys trying to say that you're part of the Yang Gang?
Nice.
I get it.
I'll stop.
That's the next campaign. Yang
I don't feel right leaving this here for anybody to exploit.
Oh, it's fine.
Specifically those evil Callborn.
Okay, well we can just like.
Hold on, the
Lock
Callborn
the
have
door.
never said they're evil. No one has any proof that Callborn are
met them?
evil.
Have you met them? With your eyes. At all, whatsoever.
Listen.
If you are a bad enough guy that you are banned, magically barred from a place like this, how bad do you have to be?
Well, no, you don't. You just have to.
You could be
at
good.
odds.
Good
Yeah,
people are at
you know,
odds with
good
this
you have
place.
to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unlikely.
Right. So, is anything on the far side of that possibly worth going over, you think?
Yes.
Or should we just
Definitely.
skip
Definitely.
Does anyone have a big rod?
it?
No.
No.
Aaron,
Danny, fly.
Aaron, can
We're
you
all
just do
women.
stone wall over this pond so we don't fall in, kind of like the last time you did that?
Yeah, but what if... I mean, yeah, I guess I could.
What if I need stones?
All right, where can you like ping on the map where the loose stone is?
Oh, sorry.
Here.
Okay. So yeah, I guess I'll cast Stonewall over the entire thing except that loose stone area.
Well, yeah, just do it over the water. And there's a lip then. The loose stone isn't in the water, right?
Yes, it is.
No.
Oh, I thought it was.
Yeah, no, it's just on the
up
other
on-
side.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You know when you're in like a below ground pool and there's that little stone lip at the edge that curls under,
Yes.
where all the little chlorine deposits build up.
Yeah.
Okay, right where the chlorine deposits are, there's like a slot of loose stone.
So yeah, just stonewall
Okay.
this entire thing so we can't fall in. The
So
guys
I
can't get-
stonewalled that much, I guess.
Although, hang on, did we see what creatures were in the pool?
No, we did not.
No, but you can make out that there is humanoid-like movement under the.
Pass on that. Yeah, just board it up.
Yep, I cast Stonewall.
Okay.
I hope we're not doing something of great evil,
Like
but
all the problems of there's something creepy under the water.
All right. Do they have an intelligence score to know what happened?
I do, probably. Oh,
That's-
the creature's not. Okay.
Yeah.
If they do, they
Okay.
may get a reflex save to do something, I think, probably. Let me check.
Leave
No,
down the water.
they don't really like. They're just fucked. Yeah.
Okay.
They're just having a ball, like bathing in the negative energy. Then the rocks close. And they're like,
Lost in the sauce.
Mm.
splish splash, taking an eternal bath.
Yeah, they don't even.
Okay.
There's not even like thunking on the stones.
Did you guys ever read the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy part? It's one of the later books where there's a captain of a ship who's just been taking a bath for about like 30 years.
It's a long
No.
bath. I mean, nice and
I
pruny.
can't say I remember that.
I've taken some pretty long baths, and I know what I was doing.
I think it's in book 3 or 4.
Alright, so are we sending Alex out first? Because she'd have the best reflex?
Yeah. I can do it. Can we like quick save or something?
That's not how this works.
I think we
I'm
need
willing
to.
to
I
like
think
help stand on it. I'll put like get Jason on this and like me and Vigdis, and we'll provide enough weight. They won't be able to push it.
I
we
mean, I was
negated the
still
trap,
gonna-
though.
Acrobatics, try to go along the edge. I wasn't gonna step on.
How deep was the water before I boarded it up?
It looked like about 4 feet, but it's pretty dark before the bottom.
Okay.
Okay. I roll acrobatics and try to creep over to and stealth just for good measure.
So you tiptoe through the tulips and the undead,
Daisies.
and you acrobatic
And-
on the stone lip.
Yep. And then I use my adamantine python and like attach myself to the wall in case when I hit this.
Don't you
button,
have an
something
immovable rod?
happens.
You know
Yeah.
what? Both.
Both. I use both. Just as a little extra safety precaution here.
Mhm.
With slack, so I can still reflex if I need to.
Mhm.
And then I hit the stone.
Yeah, the second story harness doesn't prevent you from reflexing.
I was just in case you were going to use it to screw me. I'm just
Oh, yeah.
clarifying.
Okay, and then you reach
And then
down and pull the loose stone out.
Yep.
And inside you see a club.
Like going clubbing? Is it a bunch of midgets?
No, like a stick.
Like the baby
Oh.
seals.
I was like thinking cards. Okay.
Well, the cards one is from something.
Does it look cursed?
No.
Okay. Guys, there's a club in
It's
here.
just
All
the
the
cursed
best
items
cursed
is-
clubs don't
Yeah.
look cursed.
Yeah, what are you talking-
It looks masterwork.
Masterwork cursed item.
Oh my god, was this their
Um,
like fish pool where they clubbed random fish?
Can I roll what? Spellcraft to figure out if it's going to kill me when I pick it up?
It's
Do you
magical.
think they threw like a zombie in a pool and then like would beat them up, but then it would heal back, and this is just like therapeutic for them? Is that what
you,
this
you
is?
can
I don't know.
you can make out that it's magical. That's
Okay.
what
Well, I pick it up.
okay. Yep. You have a magic club.
Yay!
Cool. I leave this room.
I read the item
Alright.
description on it.
Bofer's still
Uh,
enamored with the low light flames. Like, why would anyone make a permanent flame but have it low light?
It's aesthetic.
Mood
Yeah.
lighting.
It's really far up there, you know. It's
And I did get my python rod back.
yes,
Of
of course.
Of course.
Okay, so this is. You hand it to someone. Who
Yeah,
has
I'm
a-
like,
a
guys, I don't know what the
after?
hell this is. I think it's magic.
Hello. I'll take a look at that.
This is a +1 Undead Bane Disruption Club.
Undead Bane disrupt. What?
It is +1 Undead Bane and Disruption.
What does
Honestly,
disruption
That
do?
sounds like a sky sort of weapon.
Yeah. I think I could use clubs. I've been looking for a new weapon to hit people with.
Well, Bane weapons are awesome. Take it from me.
Disruption is just a bane of
Holy
undead
shit. But like
as well.
big, 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 big.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Interesting.
Bane enchantments do stack. So,
Yeah, any undead creature struck in combat must make a DC 14 will save or be destroyed.
ooh.
Not
So
any.
for those of you doing the arithmetic on that, that is a +4 weapon.
Yeah. I was doing the
That's an
arithmetic
expensive
on that.
weapon.
So it's a club? Club? officially.
Mhm. Which is plus
Bane
1 to hit and damage.
plus
I call this one the zombie bonker.
Bane
Or the Bombi Zonker.
and
Yeah, you get
and
the feeling that
disruption.
and disruption.
Nice.
And why was that here?
Insurance.
For the fish?
Fish are just the guards.
Break in case of uppity undead.
Well, the Dark Rider was undead.
Yeah, exactly.
And why Sky didn't use her murder all undead within 50 feet spell.
Hey! I had
Yeah.
other spells I wanted to use.
That's
Well,
true.
He
you
was
did, yeah.
undead. He is now positive energy.
That's true.
Can we make a retcon that the dog is also a Dullahan?
The headless dog.
Also,
Yeah.
if I'm doing my math correctly, he still had 1 pumpkin bomb on the time I transformed him.
Oh my god, you still want the
That's
fucking
correct.
pumpkin bomb.
I want
He does
that
have
pumpkin bomb.
one head on him. However, none of you have the ability to throw a head and make it explode.
Damn.
However, it has been prepared correctly for using that ability if you have it.
Oh, really?
Are you
He's
challenging
got a
me?
Nat 20 use magic device.
Oh yeah, did you guys finish looting him? Did I give you
We
his
did
loot
not,
or
no.
experience or
Did
anything?
you
Nope.
give us a
You didn't give us
speeder?
I don't think
experience.
so.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
ran.
Alex has a spreadsheet, and so she'd know. I trust her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
By the way, is
Uh,
the Bane to Bane undead?
yes.
Yeah, okay, because there's other things, so I just want Bane
Yes, it's
undead.
undead Bane.
You can get Bane for like anything.
Yeah, there's Bane to
Yeah.
Undead, there's Bane
Basically,
to
that
Batman.
thing would have fucked him up with every hit. Is what it would have done.
Or Bane-sickly.
Well, we weren't. I mean, he walked in the room before we even had a chance to find this.
Yeah, he responds to his dogs. But if you're stealthy, you can get into this room without him knowing.
But that's no fun.
I.e. using the windows, for example.
Yeah, if you
Oh.
broke a window and climbed in it, or and then
Something
fell
to
into a
that
pool
effect.
of necromantic energy and got attacked by whatever those things were.
They're probably fine.
Yeah. Series of events.
Probably just good negative energy creatures, just having a time.
Yeah. Pillage.
Mhm.
Splish splash, I'll take a bath.
Yep.
I still like Alex is lost in the sauce.
Well, I think my most useful spell is definitely Stonewall.
Yep.
For,
Well,
like,
no,
various
Jason is the
different-
most useful.
Application. That doesn't feel like a spell at this point. I guess it is.
He's a spell-like ability.
Okay, so cool. I'm glad we got this.
So if we put the disruption mace into the well of necromantic energy, can we disrupt the pool of necromantic energy?
The energy itself is the same material as undead. That's true.
Can it make a will save or be destroyed entirely? Even if it is powering the plane?
Yeah, I don't think it has like a will about its being. It just is.
Right, so it doesn't get a save. Got it. Alright.
Yeah, okay.
Let's just destroy the whole plane.
Let's just start wrapping stuff in this plane and
No,
see what happens.
listen, I use a nat 20 to learn that there's other humanoid creatures here, and they're not, they're just
This is
living.
my undead drubbing stick.
Hmm.
Just waiting for those vampires to show up.
Yeah, so I should probably tell you about the spine flail or the hand axe or the full plate.
Oh, what?
Probably.
Or the experience points.
So where the dog, transformed the
Jason's mouth.
there's a suit of full plate that's like sick black with spikes,
Mhm. Jason
Yeah.
coughs them all up.
Oh yeah, because he turned into in Jason's mouth.
Yep.
Yeah, so Jason like tongues out a +2 hand axe, a spine flail, and a +3 full plate.
You think Jason was like flossing his teeth with the spine flail while we weren't looking?
The spine flail is made of vertebrae, right?
Yep.
No, thank you. I'm good.
And a pumpkin bomb, right?
I'm just saying, if
And a
anyone
pumpkin.
wants to change up their aesthetic and like one equipment swap, you definitely
Man.
can.
My 1v1 my PvP character would love it.
Yeah, your PvP character's pretty awesome.
Wait, the monk?
No, the
No,
anti.
the
well,
anti-paladin.
Yeah.
Kind of built like a helmet. That was fun to play.
mhm.
Oh, I hit pretty well with that. Okay.
Yep, there's a spine flail.
Oh wow, it doesn't take up a slot to wield it. That's fun.
It doesn't?
Okay.
No. I get it.
Yeah, slot none.
Stack spine flails.
It could be a dancing spine flail.
It's true. No, it's a +2 flail of reach and blinding.
Ooh.
Ooh. Reach.
Ethan, are you
Yeah,
putting these in your
functions
list?
both at near and far, like that girl in Soul Calibur, where she can hit you halfway across the stage if she quarter circle backs.
Your second time mentioning her in this campaign.
Well, it's literally drawn from her. I don't know what to tell you. Who else has a spine flail?
No, that's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, it can snap to short and long distances. So you can use it either as reach or as adjacent without the penalty of using reach or
Use it
adjacent.
as adjacent.
I don't like the word snap and use it as a Jason in the same sentence.
Snap Jason's spine?
So that's interesting.
Jason has a spine.
Hang on a second.
It means you attack opportunity everywhere.
Spine
it-
flails are favored by powerful Dullahands who harvest the spines from their first victims.
Yes.
So wasn't there a thing that lets us talk with like spirits?
Or undead.
Yeah,
Speak-
I have
So
that.
I would actually love to commune with the first victim of this Dullahan. That would be
Just the Aubrey rolling his DM eyes.
From-
yeah.
from-
People. No, I'm just saying. Like people say, like walls have eyes. Like
Yeah.
Whales
Or
have
ears.
eyes.
Whatever it is, hills. Yes.
Yeah. You wanna talk to whatever creature this is from like 40,000 years ago or however old
Yeah. That's dope.
Solarian is?
I want to know what happened that he pissed this Dullahan off.
We could just talk to the Dullahan. He's alive and well.
He's a dog.
Yeah, we can turn
You
him
don't
into a
speak dog?
human if you.
You don't speak dog?
No, I don't want to turn him into a human.
Well, then speak dog. So back to the shard. Anybody?
Okay, let's jerry rig this.
Ethan, did you
rhomboid into
write the
this.
loot down?
Ugh!
I didn't get the experience. How much was that?
We didn't get it yet.
Hmm. I didn't give it. I'll give it all at once at the end.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So with the evil pool or negative pool covered up, we walk over to the next room. We kind of shrug at the infinite necromancy pool,
Yeah,
I guess.
it is infinite.
It sure is.
It's fun. It's
Sure is a nice weapon someone could use.
Any ideas about how to
Uh,
disable it?
was there anything in this top secret passage area,
So
Aubrey?
here's the thing about disruption. It happens on every hit. So if you hit 4 times in a round,
4 will
they have
save.
to make 4 DC 14 saves.
That's wild.
I don't know how often I hit.
All right, you said it was a plus what full plate armor?
3.
Wow.
Wait, is Danny taking it and not Bofer? Isn't
What? No, I'm
Bofer
just-
wearing
I'm just
like?
ready to
Bofer's
remove
isn't wearing jack shit.
Oh,
Bofer's wearing a magical cloak.
and
That's it.
are you walking around naked right now? Oh my god.
No, I'm
Is
just
it
wearing
clothes?
non-magical clothes.
Oh, okay. Please take the full plate mail.
No, you
I'm-
can't cast good.
I'm wearing the robe of the Archmagi. Don't sweat it. We're good.
of an Archmage. It's funny. Okay, cool. Yeah. So let's do the checklist thing. There's nothing else we want to sort of do.
Hmm.
I kind of want to talk to those people. I just.
You want to
I'm
make
worried about what happens if we take the shard out, and then.
Well, we have a scroll of plane shift.
Right, but then the callboard can
And-
also probably get in. What
I-
is
That's
it?
what I'm saying.
I forgot I actually have a +2 enhancement on caster level checks made to overcome spell resistance.
Well, let's put it this way: we can't leave the shard here,
No.
and if we take the shard, we're pretty sure the plane won't collapse.
No,
No. We think we need to
Yep.
destroy the pool of necromantic energy to get the plane to collapse.
the plane will probably change substantially, but not.
Well, we don't want the plane to collapse.
Yeah, I
there
don't
are
think
other
we-
people here who we don't have beef with, so there's no point in collapsing the plane.
Right.
And this pool of never-ending necromantic energy, if you want to try and disrupt whatever's going on, we can blow up some of these pipes and stuff going around. So, like, we might not be able to do anything about the pool unless you want to try blowing up the pool. But we need to take the shard. We need to take
Yeah,
the
I agree with that, but I think that I agree with X that we should definitely figure out like what the Callborn like do.
Oh
we have
my
no
god.
choice if-
Literally no one can figure out what the Callborn do. That's their
They will not
whole
tell you.
aspect.
Okay, but
Yeah.
like, why don't we like ask the people on this plane like, what's up?
Want to ask the dog?
No, like what they.
We
won't
have a
know.
dog.
We've killed
No, there's people
everyone.
in the forest.
We have the first hand reference.
The people in the forest will have nothing to do with this pool of necromantic energy that you guys worry
We
about.
have the dog who knows everything about this place.
Well, let's see. Who has talk with dog?
No, dog
Anybody?
can't.
Dog isn't smart enough to know
Answer.
what any of that means.
Yeah, Brotter.
The dog!
How many PCs are gonna die to dogs?
Oh my god.
That was not the beast! The beast was something!
I mean, it is an option for us to be like, it's not our problem.
Yes.
Wipe our hands of it. But it's very possible that that will come back and bite us.
Ha, like a dog.
Like a dog.
We have no
Yeah.
beef with the Colborn.
Aubrey, did you give us
But
your
we
full
should just
explanation of what
blanket
this pool
trust
is?
them and hand them a nuke.
Well,
Um,
we're not blanketing trusting them, but we also have no restrictions that we can place
Alright,
on them.
here's the
either.
thing. Would you trust the Callborn with a nuke? Or would you trust the Callborn with knowledge of where the necromantic shard is and wait for them to send evil adventurers in?
No, I think that there's
No,
three.
we're gonna take the shard no matter
Yes.
what.
Also, in
I
case
think
you guys
that's what's
forgot,
finding them out.
there's an entire library full of people waiting for us to come back and answer questions about what the fuck we saw.
Can't we just
That's fair.
disappear
I should
off the face
remember
of the
what
earth?
library. There's a lot of libraries.
The Spire! The
Yeah,
Thoracic
the
Spire!
the one that the Colborn are in the basement of?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that one.
To be fair, we fucked off with this quest for a very
Yeah, we multiple times have walked in the entrance, like not from the well. So like,
But never once left through
Walked
the
back in the
entrance.
front door 4 times. Never walked back out.
Like some fucked up Looney Tunes joke. How's it going, Doc? Coming to clean up those basement creeps you got.
Are we in the Matrix? Is this a glitch? What is it?
Like, yeah, you're close. Let me in.
yeah, I bet they probably wouldn't have expected that we've been to heaven like 3 times since they like commissioned us. So,
Yeah,
They didn't even commission us.
yeah, that's fair.
yeah, they're just a go between. So, I really don't want to.
I just want to figure out like what parts like are the mechanisms that do what. Like I think if I had to
Alright.
guess, I think the shard is preventing
I
the
am
Calborn from getting. Okay, but you're just shitting on all the ideas.
No,
so just, like,
I'm
listen.
all right. I was going to say that my big concern is getting to the top of the spire to take it. Who's gonna climb all that bones and
No
flesh?
He
Wait,
has
what?
Mage Hand.
Oh, that I thought you meant the thoracic spire. I was
No.
like, what? We're taking that now? Yeah, we have Mage Hand. Don't worry about that.
Also, like
Okay.
everybody can fly. Remember?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
everyone can
Fair
fly.
enough.
What are you talking about?
That's on the low list of concerns.
Yeah.
Okay.
But once we let the Callborn in, they may or may not just like apparate next to us. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Alex, say what you were gonna say because Aaron talked over you.
What was I gonna say?
We don't know.
I don't know. Yeah.
Sorry, I think you were saying
I mean,
something
if you
about the
want,
Callborn.
we can lob a few bombs at this well, and it'll just, I don't know, start trickling down or be destroyed or whatever.
Okay.
Like,
yeah.
is this made of stone?
I don't think.
Here, Aubrey,
Can we
you give me a
teleport
response on
away?
the well,
in the
please?
bottom that we can disrupt the rune? Like,
It's stone. It's water, but it's kind of very very deep blue, like not real water.
Is it like the other water?
Can we like? Can you
It's not
plane
like
shift an
necromantic.
object?
No.
Water and water, water, water and water.
Can we plant? That's a good question,
Exactly.
Alex.
can
Like,
plane
can we
shift
just
what?
can we just fuck it off to a random plane?
You want to warp the
Yeah,
pool into the abyss?
beam it up. Or somewhere.
I
Like,
don't
can we
have
do it
something
in
that can
between
do that to an
planes?
object. I have stuff that
Yeah,
can
I
do it
mean,
to like a
teleporting it
creature.
rockwards. Yeah.
Yeah, not a standard object.
So
No.
I think that there's three things that work like in regards to the plane. I don't know what the.
Though.
Sorry, what's that, Aubrey?
Chaosu could do it though.
Sue?
Dragon
Chatsu.
Ball Z reference.
A little white
Like,
needle.
I have greater dispel magic ready. I could try using it if Aaron tells me that there's an active spell being done in order to supply this pool. If there's an active spell going on, I can try and cut it off.
If
But
I
I
had
have
to,
not heard those words that this is an active spell. I heard that this is just something that
A
exists
magical
on this plane.
thing. Yeah.
so
Yeah.
I'm
A
pretty
magical
sure
thing that exists.
this realm was here before the shard.
Yeah.
So I think the shard and the pool and then these mechanisms on the side that were secret are two different things.
They are.
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure the shard is what like prevents the Callborn from coming to the plane, and I'm pretty
Yes.
sure that like the other stuff is like what sustains the plane.
Yes, I thought
Yes,
that was
that is-
clear.
Thank
Cool.
you for recapping.
We have
last
no
time.
evidence that the shard prevents the Callborn from entering this plane.
Okay,
We
and this
only
is
know
why I
that
was
the
over
Callborn
it.
cannot enter this plane. The Callborn may have interest in getting the shard out of this plane because they have friends in this plane or something that is tangentially related to this plane.
Okay, and I think I don't know. I think it's important. Like we could just like grab the shard and apparate out of here, or I think we could try to find out like maybe what's up with the Callborn. Like I think that like even like questioning like the local people in the forest, like
We can talk to the Callborn. We can go back and talk to the
Yeah,
Callborn
but we
if
have to
that'll
deal with the
sate your
grubs.
interest. No, we don't. We have plane shift keys.
oh yeah, that's right.
I mean, I don't like it because that's burning 2 5th level spells to do this. But I mean, give me an app and I'll do it.
I mean, if
Um,
we want to sit down and talk to
Well,
the Callborn like Ethan
the-
wants, we can talk
No,
to
the
the
other
Callborn.
thing I want to figure out what's up with the Callborn, but I don't think we're going to get the
Nah.
answer from the Callborn.
Yes, and you're not going to get it from anyone because they are known as an existence that tells no one jack and shit throughout the entire galaxy.
Okay,
is true.
but- okay.
Like that is what
Yes.
that is pretty much the 2 sentence blurb
okay,
that
okay,
Aubrey
okay.
gave us about them was just they say nothing to no one.
So, okay, what are your guys' suggestions then?
They do answer questions
They do answer
if you
questions.
make them. They answered your questions earlier.
But we had their hands tied behind their backs because we were the ones who were going to go in this.
And we
plane
still do.
and
If we
assist
don't
them.
take the shard, we can still talk to him and ask him questions.
I don't remember them being very forthcoming, but we can try.
Or very patient. They might be ready to just off us and send somebody else in.
They live for millennia. They could just wait for the next person to come and do it for them.
I mean, we can just take the shard and go. Like,
I'm
it's
down.
fine. Like,
yeah,
if there's
I
no
mean,
way to
this
solve
pool
it,
has
then
existed probably as part of this plane before the shard was even here. It's gonna probably be here later.
I think
I
it's
mean,
going to
it's-
still be a pool of powerful energy, but I don't think it's going to be necromantic.
Yeah. Because
The,
I see
sorry,
nothing.
this pool is not necromantic.
Isn't it?
No,
Oh,
No, it's just pure energy.
just pure as.
it's not even like pure energy. It's just like something that you don't recognize. It's like
Planar
what
fluid.
can you know about the nature of dinosaurs, right?
Yeah.
They're
All right.
just from
Yeah,
before.
let's call
Like,
it the planar
maybe
spinal
they had
fluid
really
then.
interesting conversations. You don't know.
Here's a shot in the dark. Was there anything in the library or like his study that was like on the nature of the plane or like what's up here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's got books like that.
Okay. Can I like do a perception thing to search for that? See if I can synthesize any info.
Yeah, I mean, you have his book on research about the shard and the plane.
Okay.
Like
Can
you have,
I crack that puppy open and glean something?
and you can basically like index read it because you're a super reader. Like
Yeah,
that's your whole power.
Sure.
Okay, so you find what Malagast has been just musing about the shard and all that, and it turns out basically everything you said is 100% correct.
Okay.
The plane is from who fucking knows. The pool is what gives the Dark Rider the names. And it honestly probably created him at some point.
So he doesn't have a
Yeah.
first victim.
Well,
Never mind.
Well, he might, yeah.
I might have had to strangle someone to begin with.
Got it.
Yeah, so I mean, he was created as a Dullahan, probably by the pool, if not summoned here by the pool.
Okay.
At some point, Karzog, who recruited Malagast, came here to rewire this plane because he discovered that it was attached to his castle. So Karzog was using the Thoracic Spire as a laboratory, and he discovered that this plane was attached, and he was like, sweet, what a cool place to store my shit.
Sure.
So he put his
Who doesn't
shard...
get excited for extra storage space?
Yeah, so he put his shard here and was like, hey, Black Rider, you want to guard my shit for me? And Black Rider's like, cool, no problem. So they wired up these divas to make the plane more hospitable to, primary entities like Karzog.
Okay.
But the initial nature of the plane is significantly more undead than it is right now.
Oh.
not the direction I was expecting that to go. It's pretty undead here, yeah.
Yeah, like he's got improvements on like air quality built into the shard being channeled from diva energy.
Huh. That's interesting.
So basically he's using the shard to like make his storage closet clean.
Yeah. What a nerd.
There are some notes where he like is kind of musing that it's like pretty annoying for people who want to come after the shard because if they scry on it, it will show Karamaga as the location and not the pocket dimension or not the demiplane because the demiplane actually can't be scryed on.
Whoa.
Which is of course why the Callborn are so pissed off because normally they can just scry around, but they can't scry into a demiplane that they don't know anything about because they can't get into the demiplane. So it's sort of a recursive thing. Like the only way to get in is to already know about it. And he's like, that is definitely where you want to keep your nice shit.
Away from the Callborn. Okay, that's fair. Why isn't there nicer shit in here?
Well,
I'm
been a
sure
few
you thought
years.
it was pretty nice.
Maybe the locals ransacked it.
Doubt not JPEG.
I mean, we got some masterwork items out of this, and
Yes, it didn't
He had
scream
his-
Thessalonian.
he probably had the stuff that was more immediately useful in a more immediately accessible place.
That makes sense.
Whereas the shard is good for long-term, slow kind of.
air filtering.
Yeah, or if you need to use super gluttony magic, you probably plan ahead and
Sure.
like, all right, I'll summon all the power of the shard and super gluttonize something.
Plus, if you just had like the shard around, like feast would be so costly. It's like,
Yeah, right.
this shard.
Yeah, there's only one dining hall for a gluttony themed location. What the hell?
It seemed to have leaned more heavily into the necromancy.
Yeah.
But the pool is in fact called the naming pool, and that is really all Malagast is able or has any writings on about it. It's the naming pool. It's the Dark Rider. They're entangled. No one fucking knows. Honestly, probably even the Dark Rider doesn't know.
Okay. And any musings about like the Callborn wanting, like, do they want the shard? Do they just want more knowledge?
He doesn't have any mentions of the Callborn in here.
Really.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, if they weren't able to get in and he didn't really ever leave, he probably didn't know about them.
He was created as snow and ice inside the plane, unable to leave the plane.
I toss a rock into the naming pool.
It sinks.
Are there any other rocks at the bottom of the naming pool?
There are.
Nice. Okay.
Did you write your name on it?
Nope.
Good.
Oh shit, that's a good point.
Do you have the balls to write your name on a rock and throw it into a naming pool?
I was just thinking it would have been more appropriate if we drowned the Dark Rider in the naming pool, and then the naming pool comes up with his name.
It's pretty good.
Pretty evil.
Now again, which of you has the balls to drown a dog in a naming pool?
I will stop you.
Like, imagine being the
Which
Dark
one of
Rider.
y'all a lawful evil motherfucker?
Imagine being the Dark Rider 5 seconds before we walk in, looking in the naming pool and seeing your own name.
Oh no!
Oh shit! All right. Okay.
Okay.
I'm all for just taking the shard.
The people who you told me about, the Kali, is that how you pronounce it?
Kahe.
Kahe.
Mhm.
Are they more attuned towards like the shards, like fabricated environment, living conditions? Then,
You mean do they breathe air?
yeah, like if we
They're
take the
humanoid.
shard, it's going to revert back
humanoid.
to the necromancy state, right?
Yeah. Yep.
So,
They've
so
just
is that going to like
They've
kick the?
existed here for centuries. They might actually be hurt by what's currently going on.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Like, is that going to fuck them up or like super unfuck them up?
Knowledge, flora, nature.
Yeah, I acknowledge.
What you know about them is that they're used to living in really hostile conditions.
Okay.
I mean, the last 10,000 years have been pretty nice to them, but like physical evolution wise, they haven't really lost their ability to exist in some shit.
That's fair. Aaron, I'm thinking of the Ways Kids You Know Ocean 2.0.
I don't remember that one.
You don't remember Ocean 2.0?
No.
Yeah, let's take the shard. Fuck it. And then apparate out of here. Also, fuck it.
Oh, that one.
You good with that, Alex?
All right.
Yeah.
Who wants to take the shard?
I have the ion stone, so I can go deactivate it. Who did we decide that it should go to?
Someone who already had a stone.
I thought Sky wanted the necromancy
Wait.
shard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I can then give it to Sky. I mean, unless Sky, I can just give you the ion stone. Do it yourself. It's fine.
It gives the
I don't
ability
care.
to withstand damage and grants the power to absorb the health of foes. So we're gonna give it to Vigdis and give Vigdis' shard
Oh.
to someone
Oh,
else.
is that what it did? Oh, okay. Yeah. Never mind.
Like, I remember we talked about it, but
Yeah. Is it bad that she's carrying two? Will
No,
they,
I just said we'll give Vigdis' shard to someone else.
and
Oh.
it gives you the ion stone gives you +2 calm.
Oh, wow. Nice. Yeah, definitely give it to her.
So wait, what shard do you have currently, Haley?
I have
The haste one?
3, which is haste.
Okay. So haste could go to X. X, what are you using for your shard?
I have the lust.
What's Lust
One.
do?
which gives me suggestion and it, I believe.
You can give that to Danny.
Yeah.
There's a lot of their are talking.
This is our 4th shard, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Well, yeah, Danny's technically the newcomer to the party, so like, if you guys all want to have shards, that's fair. But whatever's convenient.
All right, then
'cause I
Sky
already have
can do with
I already
haste
have boots of
then.
haste.
I mean,
yeah.
my base movement speed distance.
That's
is
not
20
the only
feet,
advantage
so.
of haste, but yes, that is good.
Do you even know what the Shard of Gluttony does?
It says it grants the ability to withstand damage and the power to absorb health of foes,
Yes.
which is why we're giving it to Victus.
It's a touch effect.
Wait, what?
Oh, touching.
I get it.
Where does it say that?
In the big exposition
it's-
that Sheila gave us at the very start.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh, I just googled it. Should I not?
No, you should not. The Shattered Star consists of 7 shards, each attuned to a different school of Thessalonian magic and crafted with a different sky metal. It also bears its own unique curse that can be countered by affixing a certain specific type of ion stone. The shards blah 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 blah, and then it goes down to what each one does.
Yeah, okay.
Envy, Aberration, No Qual, Dusty Rose, Prism Ion Stone, enhances
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
defenses.
That's the nice sanitized version. Okay, cool.
Yeah. I have it in the notes document.
Yeah.
So Vigdis is taking it then and giving haste to Reva.
Okay, first you have to get it.
Yes.
Get it.
Well, we'll use Mage Hand to grab it, put it into the rhomboid, pink rhomboid
Let's
thing.
put
for
the rhomboid
safekeeping.
in it first before grabbing it.
Here.
Okay.
I don't want to start eating your flesh or whatever, or whoever is doing it to start eating our flesh. Can I mage
Absolutely
hand?
none of the curses are that bad.
What?
Absolutely none of the curses are that bad.
Oh, okay.
Really? Well, they seemed
Yeah.
like they were getting progressively worse.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen one that's like bad,
Okay.
but I haven't read them all exclusively.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Pilfering Hand, which is probably a more adept version of Mage Hand, and I'm
Deft.
gonna use what?
Never mind.
Deft. What?
Nothing.
Yeah. That's fine. And put the rhomboid in the shard. Can I do that?
Yeah, you can socket the rhomboid. Yep.
Okay.
Dunk.
And it's in the shard.
Yep.
All right. Any giant rolling boulders coming towards us, or?
Nope.
All right. And who gets it?
Vigdis.
Vigdis. Okay.
Yep.
I guess I Pilfering Hand it down to Vigdis.
Okay.
Now
So the minute it leaves the pedestal, 3 things happen. Or,
I think we have a minute.
a few things happen.
Uh-oh.
3 things occur. First, the 3 angels at the pillar's base shriek in mortal pain, and their bodies convulse and thrash, and their faces rip from the metal fixtures that are in their eyes. And they slump to the ground and almost immediately liquefy and decay away into mounds of foul-smelling corruption.
Well,
That's gross.
you did it. You killed the angels.
that's really foul.
Yeah. Bofer was
Think
going
of-
to put his
hang on.
mind in that body. I just
Think
want
of the XP.
to...
We could have taken the angels first and then.
Yeah, I forgot about it. Okay.
Second, the entire plane shakes and thunders as if struck by a minor earthquake.
Gotta go. Gotta go.
We should
Gotta
get out
go.
of here.
Wow, miners caused an earthquake?
Stop.
The air quality grows strangely stale, and the glowing twilight outside dims down a bit as the demi-plane's wards against the Callborn begin to fail.
No.
Let's get out of here.
Finally, everyone makes everyone feels a sudden wave of coldness pass through them as a pulse of potent necromantic energies momentarily wash out through the room from the shard. Each living creature in the chamber, which is all y'all, must succeed at a fortitude save or be
Holy
hurt.
shit.
Alright, let's see how this goes.
Oh.
Is this gonna kill the dog?
Okay, X is cursed.
Damn.
Vigdis
Wait,
is
right at
cursed.
16?
Is this enchantment?
It is a curse.
But is it an enchantment
Good
effect?
question. Good
Is
question.
So,
you
I got a
said?
plus
It's an
2.
enchantment. No, it's a necromantic curse.
Damn it.
Danny is cursed.
Damn it.
Reva is cursed.
Damn it.
Jason's fine. Gopher is fine.
Hell yeah.
Well, who's ready to go get some remove curses at the local,
Wait, I have a thing for this. Wait, unless Aubrey was not done.
Yeah, so the creatures, so everyone that failed, the coldness passes straight to your bones and chills you like you've never been cold before.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, it feels like you have frozen to death. When you look at your hands and each other, you can see that your flesh has grown pale and is gangrenous in appearance. And you are exuding a foul-smelling stench of decay, which will impact your charisma checks.
So we got Fallout Gold.
So,
Yeah, and your basic ability. So Reva almost immediately is like, "Am I undead now?"
okay, I'm not cool with this.
I totally could have gotten undead appearance on Jason. Like,
Yeah, you're not quite undead, but you have gained some of the properties of being undead. Specifically, your affinity towards energies.
ooh, now we can go heal up in the negative pool.
No, we gotta go. We gotta go.
No, not cool. I would like to
And
cast Greater
maybe
Dispel
avoid
Magic.
channeling positive energy on yourself.
No. I'm not doing that. I'm trying to cast Dispel Magic. For
Are
Greater.
you? Or
all,
I'm 20.
all of us.
No, I'm out of it. I don't want to get all my belongings dispelled.
And
If
also
they're in
your
the bag
soul.
holding, it doesn't-
Remember that time that happened to X?
I remember.
She was
Wait,
pissed.
as long as your shit is in a bag of holding, as I learned,
Oh yeah.
it won't spell it.
Well, what about like magic items on you?
If they're in a bag of
Yeah,
holding.
but you like wear magic shit.
I don't know. Aubrey,
can-
does it affect like magic armor and stuff? I
Probably.
think I dispelled it
If it's
permanently.
low, if it's a general one, but I'm pretty sure it's
No.
targeted.
saying is
I'm targeting it. I'm not doing like an area dispel effect.
Oh,
But
you
I'm
did.
sorry, there's like pages to read on this, so I'm like,
So you're casting it on
going.
one person?
no. I have the greater form, so I can do more than one person.
Okay.
And so, or 20 feet burst. Okay, it might be a burst.
Well,
You just might want to put your belongings away.
okay. Okay.
Aubrey, if you could help me read.
Yeah.
Just so I do this right. It says that it can be used to target multiple creatures, but then it says target or area. So,
So if I remember, so you started reading it greater, but if you read the proper
Oh.
dispel, it starts peeling them away, starting with the highest spell level that it can affect, and then it works its way down. So if you do it on an area, it gets the highest spell in that area, strips that one off, and then applies the remaining points to the next one.
So what you're saying is we're all gonna strip naked, huddle together, and then do an area dispel.
Can we do this after we shift planes? please?
But
No.
it will only work once on each person's spell. So it will dispel one of you, then dispel the next one of you, then dispel the next one of you if it has enough.
Oh, I see. So it makes more
No.
sense to just do it targeted.
It makes more sense to do it targeted.
yes, which is what I wanted to do in the
Okay.
first place. I just want to try and make sure that I'm reading this right to say that I can, since I have the greater version. Yeah, you can use a targeted dispel to specifically end one spell affecting the target, or affecting it. You must name the specific spell effect to be targeted in this way. Aaron, I need your help. I need you to figure out what the spell is. If your
Don't you
cast
have
level
remove curse? Isn't that much easier?
remove curse, I don't
Yeah.
think I have that readied.
Oh no, not readied. Yeah.
Not readied. I have this readied. I have restoration as well. But yes, I have remove curse. I might even be able to have greater remove curse. But I don't have that readied. So like I don't know how much like we're currently being hurt by this. If I have the ability to
That's
take
it.
a shower.
You heard the whole thing. That was it.
Oh, okay.
You are
We can
affected
stay-
inversely by negative and positive energy, and you smell bad, and you
And-
look bad.
Do we gain a +2 bonus on saves against disease, exhaustion, fatigue, paralysis, poison, and sleep effects?
Why would you do that?
Because that's what happens if I make Jason look undead.
Nope, it's the curse of living death.
Dang.
Nifty.
So it sounds like we need to find a temple.
Well, if you let me sleep, it's a level 3 cleric spell.
Yeah,
How
we
many
need to
of
get
us
the
have
hell
that?
out of the
Yeah,
Dodge
is the
as
plane
soon as
still
possible.
like shaking? I think that there's more present
The
in that plane.
thing has already happened.
Well, if we want to
We don't-
plane shift,
Yeah, we need to get out of here in case the Callborn decide to double cross us.
well, where are we going? Where am I? Like, I
Away.
know we have the scroll, but the
We can-
scroll's
we
not
can-
specific.
Head back to
So-
Oh,
Macklemore.
fuck, we forgot to take the window. Whatever.
How?
You actually still need a focus to use the scroll.
Yeah.
Don't we have the
so-
tuning fork,
We have the tuning
That's
for
correct.
which is
But we
just
need
the
somewhere
material
to
plane,
go.
so we can just go back to Magnamar. Go to Bofer's house.
Wait,
Yeah.
no, hold on. Aim. Oh, if we're going to Magnamar, aim 500 miles east of Magnamar, as we've learned.
I'm not always that bad. Hey,
What?
I'm not doing this spell. Whoever made this spell is doing.
Why don't we
it.
do Carmaga?
Why don't you just cast the spell?
I thought we had to go back to the
I
spire.
don't have another one of these spells ready. I just used it to get back here. Remember?
Oh.
We have
This is
the
the same.
I thought we
no,
took
we
a
have the
nap.
scroll.
Hey.
We have the scroll.
We have the scroll.
I thought we took
Yeah.
a nap, though.
No, we have not taken a nap
Okay.
since we got here.
Alright, well, read the Divine Scroll then.
All right.
Let's beat this monster.
So as you're pulling out the scroll, you can hear the Callborn in your head.
Gotta go.
They're asking where you are, and they say they want to thank you.
Oh, don't trust that.
No. Get out of here. Do not go to Carmaga. Go anywhere else. We're not ready. We need
Well,
to cure this
Papa
shit
could-
first,
Yeah.
at least, and rest.
I take us to the Pathfinder Society.
In Magnamar?
Okay, you warp straight into Magnamar. So let's roll 1d. Everyone joins hands and
Including the dog.
Including the dog.
Including the dog.
Thank you.
Oh,
and you warp within 500 miles of Magnamar.
Is it in the ocean?
Let's
slash
roll.
R 1D100.
There's like a
1d360.
75% chance we're landing in the ocean.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1d 500 is it?
Let me check.
Don't worry,
plane
guys.
shift.
We can totally just deploy boat.
Are you-
Yeah.
yeah. How did you determine the direction, by the way? Did you do
360
like
did.
a?
360.
360.
Yeah,
Oh,
1d
man,
360.
I don't even have to cast Skeleton Crew. We are a Skeleton Crew.
I hate
So,
it.
so 5D%. It's 5 to 500 miles, so it's 5 times the D100.
Hey, Aubrey, by the
Flat
way,
R 5d 100.
Aubrey,
Roll
by
it,
the way,
Emma.
on the down low, I took a few
Yeah.
bones. Okay, good.
From
Glad we
where?
went over that.
The horse?
Yeah, what
1D100.
bones?
The horse, I guess.
Well, there's stuff on the table.
Oh
need
yeah,
bones.
you want like
Good!
inverted centaur bones? Yeah, get them.
Good, Sky. Good roll. Excellent roll. I love
So,
him. I'm
now,
glad you chose
which direction
Magnamar.
How could you have done this again?
I'm glad you chose Magnamar, the best place to be. Where we now have a- Where we now have an 80% chance to wind up in the ocean again.
Hey, at least we have our boat this time.
and our sailor and a fish.
I wanna.
Yeah, I assume Victus is already like starting to unfold the scrawny.
Yeah.
She's like sitting like, what if we teleport in a boat?
You guys are all undead. You're just gonna sink. We can't even swim.
Man, we're gonna see if this doggy can paddle.
We all pile into the boat and hold hands, and then
We're
teleport.
just in a room full of swimming undead.
They're fine.
Undeath is sick.
Okay, so let's see the
Direction roll.
1D360.
Is it possible we just end up back in Carmaga?
No.
Yeah,
Can I
it's
just say how
totally
good we
possible.
are
Oh,
getting
Carmaga,
guys
yeah.
at like doing this?
All right.
Is this from the top or like?
239.
That feels like water to me.
Hold on. I need to look at a radian
This is
wheel.
like a watery number.
Well, hang on. Are we doing the radians or?
Well, we're doing
Obviously
degrees.
We're doing degrees.
Right, I know, but from
Okay.
what position are we starting?
So this is a
0,
radian
which is
wheel.
what?
So there's this. So it starts on at 3 o'clock, and we are just about at.
Oh, hey, that's like land.
No, that is not.
Okay.
Where's
Me trying to navigate.
in D&D.
I very much thought it would start at the north and then like go clockwise. but
No,
maybe
that's not where a
thinking
radian wheel
clocks.
starts.
I thought it would start at north and go
All right.
clockwise as well.
I mean, if you
I
want.
forget how we did it. It makes more sense the way that Aaron did it to me, but it's whatever you guys want.
Rotate the picture.
Yeah, I mean, if
I mean, it's up to the DM.
So if we do that, hey, that might be land.
that might be land if we rotate it, and north is 0.
Sure, north is 0, 230. What was it?
9.
239, 240. So 240 is almost exactly east southeast. East southeast, right?
East Southeast.
230 miles east southeast of.
Yes, let's make fun
Magnamar.
of the DM.
It will end poorly, I can guarantee you.
Yeah. But our lives very much depend on him not putting us into a canyon.
Was it 300 miles?
450.
Before. Ahem.
I turned it on its side
400.
for
Okay,
reference.
you're actually very far on land.
Nice. Phew. Hope the boat's not damaged, but
Wait, are we?
Yeah.
Yeah,
nice. I
Okay.
did it.
And it
We're-
starts counterclockwise?
close to Lady's Light.
No, I don't think so.
No, I just rotated the picture so that it was facing north in my head.
Yeah, you could have just looked in D&D chat.
I'm
Yeah,
down with
yeah.
that. So
Oh yeah, right. You did it. Yeah.
cool.
Right. So 240 is east southeast, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So 500 miles east southeast of Magnamar is just a bit past the city of Albatross, and
Well, that sounds familiar.
Yeah, we've
Shouldn't.
been there, right?
No, we
Yeah,
I
you're
don't think
actually
so.
pretty close to Pengoles in the Nidal Forest.
Wait, is
I
that
don't
close to
remember
that
that one.
giant fuck temple?
Which fuck?
In the Nidal Forest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember what's in Nidal.
no,
Oh,
the-
I found
Nidal,
the picture of the
the-
angels again. That's a horrible picture.
Yeah, so Pengolis is actually a huge city.
Oh.
And you can see its enormous spires from where you are here in the forest.
Let's start
It
walking.
is a lawful evil city that you remember is full of vampires.
Oh, so we feel right at home in our undead.
Yeah,
vibe.
exactly.
Yeah.
Undead vibe check.
And club. Oh, wait. Can we touch the club? Uh-oh.
Guys,
Uh.
it's time to go on a rampage.
You can't be struck with the club.
Yeah, I'm not like hitting us.
Yeah,
with the
undead can
club.
wield the
If you want to
undead
do that
killing
thing
club.
where you like try to move the knife between your fingers really fast with the club.
I was actually, like, you know how you, like pat, like, a...
Smash, 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 smash.
You know how, like, someone with a baseball bat will, like tap it against their hand, like, whacking it up and down? You just do that and dissolve into dust.
But for you remember one very specific thing. You remember reading when you were getting deep in a book about Desna that there is a hidden underground shrine to Desna in Pengolis.
Hell yeah, guys! This place is awesome.
This place rules.
Okay, when can we sleep? Like, how far away?
You don't
are
sleep
we?
anymore. You're undead.
No.
No, you're not actually undead. You just
No.
I know.
seem like it.
Although a full rest, I don't think would hurt anybody after a boss fight.
Well, we don't know that you don't sleep or not. Honestly, you guys might not be able to sleep if you try going to sleep.
I'm gonna try my
I don't
best.
sleep
Just
anyway,
like hyped
so-
up, like we don't sleep anymore.
No sleep till Brooklyn. Let's go. No sleep till Desna.
No sleep till temple.
Amateurs, I've never slept.
Let's go.
Okay, so
Oh
that's
yeah.
on that.
To learn more about a city, is it geography?
Just
Or
FYI,
Knowledge local.
Ethan,
That's not what's local.
you're holding the shard currently.
No. Well,
You-
no.
you were-
I
you were the
said
one
I,
who
I
brought
said
it
I
down.
a pilfering handed it to.
Okay. You didn't say
Vigdis.
you pilfering handed it to anyone.
No,
You
I
just said you
I'm pretty
cast
sure-
pilfering hand.
No.
Yeah, he said he was giving it to Victus.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I forgot. I got the shard of haste, which was that. Plus.
It's not a shard of haste.
Do you consent to that, Haley?
What did I consent to?
Giving the shard of haste to Sky?
Yes.
Okay. Make sure to take your respective Ion Stone stat down.
I miss it immensely. I've had it for so long, you guys.
It'd be actually really interesting to make a program that, like, based on the role local that you got, like, bleeps out
Oh,
like
okay.
certain parts of the Wikipedia page.
Oh, that'd be good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it would be good.
Hmm.
It's like you only get like partial sentences.
Yeah, you can read the whole Pathfinder wiki on Pengolis and the Duskwood, or maybe it's just called Uskwood. It's just called Uskwood.
That's silly.
That is silly. Oh,
Probably
sorry.
Duskwood is trademarked.
Oh yeah.
Cool.
But do not read the Uskwood one.
So can we walk there? Are we like an hour or two?
He
Yeah,
said
you're
we
like
could
an
see
hour.
it.
You're like an hour or two outside of
Oh,
Pengolis.
well, we'll walk over.
Yeah, Duskwood's a place in WoW.
Well, speak for yourself. I fly.
Oh, okay. Well, now that I have this haste thing, I don't know what haste does, but
Flying
I
undead
imagine I
are
walk.
totally permitted here.
Yeah.
No one is even freaked out.
Oh shit!
But
Look at that.
Before we start walking, do we want to see where the next shard is? Cough, cough, Vigdis.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
You just
Forgot
focus
about
on the chart for a second.
It's been a while.
I stare at it really intently.
Yeah. So
Do I give myself a nosebleed?
how's your knowledge geography? Because you will not quite know where it is that you're seeing.
Describe
Yeah, I
what
don't
we are
think
seeing.
Geography is a knowledge that I have at all.
That's fair.
Let's see.
Okay, so you see some tower on a cliff, and
Again?
you're like, uh-huh.
What is it with cliffs? God damn it!
Love these towers. Just big
Yeah.
old meaty towers.
Yeah,
Not
I've
meaty
got
towers. Hang on.
I've got 2 in knowledge geography.
All right, give us in very simple terms what it looks like.
Let's see. It looks to be a religious structure of some
Okay.
kind.
There's a cliff and it's a tower. Are there
Yep.
trees?
Not many. It appears to be high in an abbey over an ocean.
God damn it! Those
Oh fuck!
fucking
I got a 20! Have I been there before? Do I recognize it?
the
You-
goddamn
Yeah,
mysterious
too.
monks of Windsong Abbey.
I have
Fuck 'em.
it, but
Yes, it's Winsong Abbey.
Oh my
You're like,
god.
wait, people have been flashing
Lord
pictures of this
Jesus
around. Like,
Christ.
well, we should
Beaufort
go
throws his
here.
hands up in the air and like, fucking those monks, god damn it! Ah! I knew we were ignoring that for too long. God, Beaufort just hears the description and Beaufort knows immediately.
Some sort of cliff or
Religious place.
structure
I don't
in the
know.
ocean.
God,
Seems to be like a lot of
Damn
wind
it.
making a song.
maybe
or
some
something.
monks around nearby? Fuck
People are like,
off.
Beaufort, how did you know that? And it's like, oh, I can just read dramatic writing.
Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be?
Man, I was hoping for someplace a little exotic.
All right. We're pretty close to that, honestly, right now, I
Yeah.
think.
Danny's like, Windsong Abbey. I went there on a field trip to elementary school, or in elementary school.
Did you?
Maybe. How far is it?
It's like 300 miles, I think.
No, I don't think Danny would have been to Windsong Abbey.
Okay.
It's got a tall lighthouse.
I can't believe I fucking made that.
Aaron found a shard in a lighthouse.
Because it's a mark on the shore.
Honestly, that's really. That should be a skill that I have more points in just from a, role played lore standpoint.
Yeah.
And maybe I'll rectify that next level. I totally already knew this, you guys.
But so you've seen Windsong Abbey before, but the vision still seems pretty strange to you. It's normally like this small kind of thriving community, but in your vision it's in absolute ruins. There's like smoke pouring out of it.
Hey guys, we should
there's walls that are broken down.
Here real quick. Does anyone know how to scry?
Like,
Can you do that?
normally they've got a bustling honey export, but now it looks like they've got a bustling dust export.
Look, all I'm gonna say is I blame the dragon.
I also blame the dragon, is what I was about to say.
Yeah, we might have our.
You guys aren't even supposed to know about the dragon for like one whole more chapter. So the dragon is like the spoiler at the end of the next. It's like at this point next chapter to be like a dragon. Oh, where are we going?
Yeah, meanwhile, we've
We
just
may
been
have to
swearing
fight
about the
dragon.
dragon, calling him a little bitch for a while. Hey, dragon.
Speaking of scrying-
Hey, we just got out of scrying territory, or no scry territory. As soon as we appear out of no scry territory, I'm like, what's up, you bitch-ass dragon? Bet you missed us.
Speaking of scrying though, the Callborn.
Yeah,
Try
whatever.
to hunt us down.
Any more
I
verses?
click my other fingers and go like, what's up, Callborn? We see you too.
Like turn to camera 3,
Yeah.
whatever camera 3 is.
Exactly.
Like, yeah, come get us.
That's interesting. Okay. I'm good here. Stop here for the day. I have some chores to do. Unless it's,
Hmm.
Yeah,
you
that's
want
a
to
good
have.
spot.
Yes. Can we say we find an inn?
We should stop at
Yeah.
the front gates, probably.
Yeah.
Since it's swarming with
Yeah.
vampires.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
maybe
mean,
we
you guys
camp
are
outside.
flying and undead, so you just go over the walls like any other high-level flying
Not
undead.
all of us are undead, but
Well, right.
Jason might as well be dead.
Beaufort! Looks like that. He'll be fine.
Rover's just got a look, TM.
He like rides in on a giant fish monster with wings.
They could all be my thralls, no one would know.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's
so-
awful evil. It's 18,000 people. Like, they're not gonna fuck with you.
can I post this
Yeah.
picture from the wiki?
Yeah, do it, please. It was too big for me. I don't know why.
That is what he said.
This is the aesthetic of the city we're flying into.
Ah, good. Bloodborne. I was hoping we'd go to Bloodborne.
Yeah, actually, that's like right on point. Actually, it's a good point.
Yeah. Yep. I'm down for an inn.
No, we're just stopping at the gate. I think, right?
No, we fly right over.
I mean, like, if you stop at the gate, you stop at the gate, but the guards aren't like,
Oh, yeah.
they're not like, hey, you have to pay the toll or whatever.
So
They're just like, yep, that looks normal.
That's right. Sorry, I forgot we were flying over. We can do that. It's whatever.
Cool. Find a nice inn and we stay there, and everyone gets drunk and goes to bed.
And then we
Wait.
cast.
Hang
heal
on.
people.
Visitors to the city must seek permission to enter.
Yeah, but you're too high level. Like,
Oh, okay. Okay.
They just kind of look at you like,
Wait,
Because it is illegal for outsiders to roam. Okay.
like it's a city of lawful evil. They know.
Literally,
They
we invite them
know.
to the club.
Nice. The guards are aware of what things that are high enough level to not need to ask
Okay.
look like. Like, oh, you're coming into a lawful evil city? You probably have no qualms about killing me if I waste more than a second of your time.
But also, like, technically, Karamaga was a place where people stopped us and finessed us for cash. I mean, it's lawful evil. They're probably just hosing people down for cash at the front gates more than anything.
Yeah, but they also know who to hose down, and it's not the giant fish monster.
Right.
No, he'd
Yeah.
probably enjoy that. Hosing down the fish monster.
I get it.
Mhm. I
That's
get it.
my band name.
Yes.
No.
All right.
Ah.
So we all getting in, and that's the resting.
Yeah, you get
Alright.
it.
Cool. And I'm gonna ready up 3. How many is this? 4 dispel curse.
Holy shit.
1.
Look at the
Two,
banner of Nidal,
four.
the country that we're in right now.
Oh, the chains.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, so many dispel curse. So all of
Okay,
my spells.
If you guys have 5 more minutes, I'll calculate experience for the last couple sessions.
Yeah.
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 Or if you need to run out and do chores right now.
I have to do chores and go to the bathroom.
All
How
right.
many of you are there? Are there 5 of you?
There are 5 of us.
Something like that.
It's hard with
Some help
Jason.
more than
Sometimes
others.
I think there's 6.
Wait. No, yeah, 5.
That's fine.
It's hard to count that high, right?
Well, I was counting the people in the Discord, and then I remembered. Wait, Aubrey and Hanley are 1 or 2. No, because you're on
maybe
the same
Aaron
mic.
needs his nap.
I think so. Oh man, I might actually level, and then I'll be able to totally put those points into geography like I've had the entire time.
Let's see. You did not murder the Callborn.
Yeah.
Wait, that was an option? Shit.
They were about to come in and try to murder us.
Literally murdering anything is an option. You guys spent like half an hour contemplating murdering a well.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, we
It was a
did.
suspicious well, to be fair.
I think that there was a 35% chance that they were genuine about that.
Less.
We can still go back and kill him. We just
They can still find us if they want to.
we just needed to be
They know
out.
where we are.
We just needed to be out of the place of infinite necromantic energy that hurts my lungs.
They're like, why did you run away?
And be like, hey, sorry,
there
it
a
was like a
while.
smoker's nightmare in there. Thanks. We'll be back.
2 out of 5. Plenty of necromantic energy to go around. Smell like smokers. Smelled like the inside of a smoker's lung.
And some of us now have the raspy voices to match.
Alright.
Is it kosher if I just sleep for 2 hours, like set an alarm bird or something, and like wake up, remove curse 4 times, and then go back to sleep and sleep another 8 hours?
You actually pray for 2 hours is what you do.
I will pray
And
for
you
2 hours.
have to ask God for those spells.
Okay, I will pray. Very nicely. In private, obviously. You guys
Obviously.
don't
Which
need
is
to be there.
exhausting. You're drinking like a pitcher of water.
I mean, it's 2 hours. Yeah. It's a lot of work. Praying. Like that. Mm-hmm.
Let's see. So
Yes.
plus 100.
And then I'll just have a nice
plus
holy javelin ready.
3,200.
I'll prepare my spells next time. That's why I always have to like start 30 minutes early, because I need to prepare my spells. I never feel like doing it when I'm done.
Also, just for the record, X is on constant high alert for Callborn incoming.
hmm
Good
Just
call. Good call.
Like all
Yeah.
night. It's like,
Like
what if they
forever,
work
yeah.
on us?
Call. I get it.
ha!
Oh.
I was born for this.
Did not Breed say we could easily kill the Callborn if we wanted to?
Listen, I don't know about how your will saves are. I don't trust mine.
Fair enough.
And they feel like telepathic evil, so.
They're a glass cannon race.
Yeah.
As a fellow glass cannon, I don't want to be hit by that.
Yeah, they're real vulnerable to pointy objects. As like 2 of them are floating brain sacks. It's just like, okay, but what do you do if you end up close to a floating brain sack?
You punch it.
Arrow trap, the dogs. So we're getting pretty close to 20k experience each. It's currently less, but I must have given you Malagast experience. That was like 4 sessions ago.
Yeah, I think so.
Mm,
The Simulacrum?
Mm-hmm.
Lich.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think we got
Yeah.
XP for that.
we did. Him and the undead horse lady in the same session.
Yeah. Okay, so dogs, trap, bathing pool, naming pool.
I am at least a little disappointed we didn't write someone's name on a rock and throw it in. It didn't have to be us.
You can go back.
We can
You
go
might
back.
have to go back.
Dark
Wait,
Rider
whose
and
name
Mount.
should we nominate?
Wait, what's the name of the dragon on the plane of Ling? Alright, ended that plot arc.
There's a shard on the ground in like somewhere.
Just like a huge dead dragon in a pit of giants. Like, what the fuck happened here?
Honestly, if an Act 5 villain fights an Act 3 villain,
Oh, one more.
Yeah.
There's 4 dispel curses. Hopefully those are high enough up to remove our curse.
okay, so it looks like, let's just round up, 17,000 experience each.
Nice.
Wow.
God.
Ian, you still here?
Ding.
I'm having trouble doing
Rats.
that. Calculator.
Both are leveled up recently, so I expect it'll be a bit.
Yeah.
Plus, what was the number again? 17?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. Probably one more next time after I'll level up.
Depends what you kill next time.
You might
Join
just
our
murder
party?
a few
At
hobos.
least something.
Some
If you
vampiric
go back and
hobos.
finish off the Callborn, they're worth another 2,400 each, or total rather, per person. If you're only 2,400 away,
See, if we murder the Callborn, we have to use Speak and commune with undead to talk to them. And see
they get a will save, right?
What? Yeah, I guess. I guess they probably have a pretty high will save. But we could sell the Callborn brains as like virility drugs.
We're gonna become snake oil peddlers now?
Why not?
Yeah, I mean, no one's invented the spell cause erection yet, so you might as well get on it. With, with access to these powerful shards of necromancy, you know,
Oh yeah.
I'm sure you can channel something.
Some necromantic erection. That's
like
the name of
body
the
that will
spell.
never die.
That's the name of the spell is necromantic erection.
You're in a city with a market.
Yeah. We got needs to meet, people. Let's chop chop.
Ooh, all the, oh,
I bet they
yeah.
have a brawl over that.
All those saves just went up one. Feels good.
Nice. Skycast 4 remove curses, Aubrey. With 26, 30,
Yep.
20. Those all worked?
Yeah. That's plenty. It's DC 20.
Okay. Cool. Cool. Well,
Gun,
that's a
gun,
good
gun,
stopping point. Alright, thank you, Aubrey. It was a good session. We got a lot wrapped up there.
I have a question. I'm
Mhm.
no longer holding that ion stone, so I get rid of that con bonus, right?
What? You didn't get
It
rid of
doesn't
your
become
iron.
permanent?
You didn't get rid of your
No,
iron.
no.
so-
I was holding the one that is now the
Oh,
gluttony.
yes.
No, we used the wrong board, I
Yeah,
thought.
the pink rhomboid.
Yeah, that's the one
She was
Gives
holding
you
on to
plus
that.
that gives you plus con.
Oh.
She was like, I will take those spare hit points in the
I thought it was
meantime.
plus 2
Yes.
con.
Yeah. Yes.
That's
Okay.
correct.
Yeah.
Which is a +1 per level, which means she has 12 extra hit
You
points.
should have just had a temporary con hit box on your character
It's an
sheet.
enhancement bonus, so I just did the 2 enhancement. But I know some things it's like if you hold on to it for more than 24 hours, it's permanent. I just wasn't sure if that's what this did.
No, that'd be awesome. You could just go through
Wouldn't
like a magic shop and like, can I borrow this for a day?
Yeah. Right? Okay, taking it away. Got it. Just wanted to confirm before I did.
Yeah, it's not a manual of bodily health. Although you
It's-
have one of those.
It's
Someone has one of those.
Someone's reading it. I think Vigdis is reading it?
Vigdis has been reading it.
That's correct.
She had some time on the boat.
No.
But yeah, what else was I gonna do? Ugh. Guess I finally have to open up this book and read.
Hold the sail straight. Okay, all right.
Holding the sail with 2 hands and holding the book with her legs. Alright, let's see here. The step 1, health. Alright. Mindfulness. What? What the fuck does that mean? Goddamn fucking book types.
And now that you get a chance to study the shard, you see that it gives you vampiric touch once per day.
Nice.
+2 insight bonus on saves versus necromancy.
Very nice. That'll help with your will saves there, Haley.
Mm-hmm.
And you actually gain 1 hit point per hit die. So,
Yeah, I saw that.
like, what basically functions as having +1 or +2 con.
So it'd be nice while you're in
on
battle.
top of the
you
other
can-
+2 con.
Manual bodily health has been used to increase my con by 1.
Yeah.
And just move that through the system. Alright.
Yep. And you've consumed it in the process.
Nope, now it's just a regular book. Now I've got a book.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
It's the
Aaron,
start of this is library.
I'm hitting dodge on this thing, but I can't put in like it's like bonus to AC dodge. Is just that check mark and knows what it means? Because that's what the shard does. It sounds like with the haste. Then I guess +1 to attack, +30 to speed. I get another attack. I ever do attacks. Dodge.
Hit defenses again. Uncheck that. Check it again.
I try this.
Okay, so before next session, I have to get 2 more feats. Motherfucker. Guys, I've got so many feet. I'm like an octopus, but like 3 octopus.
I would just put +1 to AC in there, because you're not gonna have any other dodge bonuses, right? Well, hold on, no.
I mean,
Where did
Haley,
it just
the
go?
one that we
Hold on,
discussed.
here, hit the AC again one. Alright, there's that.
yeah, like why doesn't
Why isn't
don't
the
I get
dodge
that
one
for?
appear?
Has anyone else tried to put dodge in for
Ask,
a buff?
yeah, ask Haley.
Oh wait, I'm wrong. I don't get. I get an ability score at this level, not a feat. 1 foot. That's what I get. Sorry, what was
I feel like-
ask?
How did you put the shard in? Is it like a buff, or did you actually like go in and change all of your abilities around
For the haste effect.
for the haste?
Oh no, I made a buff.
Yeah, but
So what did you put? What was your entire buff? Can you
Uh,
answer me?
Attack 1, AC 1, reflex 1.
you didn't do AC to dodge. You just did normal AC.
Correct.
Okay. Yeah, I guess then.
AC
I'll,
1.
I'm gonna stop streaming, but good shit.
AC
I have to go
1,
to the bathroom.
attack